that would really be good for your brand. Is you just started off with, hey, this is Kpush podcast. How you doing?
No, it has to be something like, you should like come up with a fandom name.
No,
what?
no.
Like the Kpushers or something.
That's so stupid.
K-Pushers, that's something if I'm
That's
having
the
a
dumbest
baby.
thing I've ever heard in my entire
You
life.
probably enjoy
It's
that.
retarded.
No, it's got it. No.
It's
It
so
should-
dumb.
Well, no, because if you have an intro, then the person you're talking with knows you're starting, and like I don't know, get your fans excited. You're like, hey, welcome back.
Fandom name.
No fucking fandom.
No fucking fandom name. No intro. No nothing.
Why
It
not?
just
The intro would
starts.
be sick though. Come on.
Well,
No,
'cause,
it
like, I
isn't.
feel like when you
It's so
get a
boring. That's too
podcast-
corporate.
No, because like when you're
You just
okay,
enter.
fucking
You just enter and you're in it. You are in the conversation. It started and you are listening
Well,
now.
I feel like when I watch a video, I'm not expecting it to start right away. Like I like an intro, like, hey guys, welcome back, and then it starts.
Oh, you're fucking stupid. Is the problem then? That's the problem here. Is that you're fucking stupid.
Literally,
I
shut
don't
the
mean
fuck
this
up, Chris.
positive
Shut the
weird.
fuck up.
I think you do. I think that there's some abuse that needs to be done with you, especially just with you.
Oh, okay, all right.
Who
We're
said
taking turn on abuse now.
Okay,
We like it.
Okay, you know what?
Just verbal.
Wait, that
Just
sounded
verbal.
kinky, not like
Just verbal. Just verbal
Well,
abuse.
Verbal abuse? Why? What's the point?
Because
Because
you're a
it's
fucking
funny.
bitch is the problem, Abby. You're a fucking bitch is the problem. Who invited you here?
I am not-
Why are you here?
Yeah, true.
I can be a fucking bitch, but only to certain people. Some people deserve it. Okay, what
I'm
was
kidding.
that?
I'm
face?
kidding, baby. I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
Did you just? It's gross how you call people baby in like real
It's
life.
because I'm her baby. We're dating, Chris.
Yeah, come on,
It's
go with the program.
Enough. It's enough. We started
all jokes
recording,
aside,
by
I
the
am
way.
single.
Okay.
I just want to let you know.
Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome. How are you guys doing overall?
I don't know. This is kind of making me a little
What do you mean a little?
like.
What does that
just
mean?
Like I don't know, making me feel a little strange. I'm kind of scared.
Why? Why are you
I
scared?
just
Because
slurped
this
into
is-
the microphone. I'm sorry if anyone heard that. I tried
It's-
to do it away from
This
the
is like
mic.
very like I don't know. I feel like I'm like gonna say something wrong.
It's okay.
I'm gonna.
That's okay.
Thanks for the reassurance.
I mean,
Okay,
you
it's
you
okay.
definitely
It's
probably
fine.
will, and I definitely probably have. But that's part of
Oh,
the
yeah, you-
things of
yeah.
That's
have.
what makes it funny.
That's-
Like, it,
that's part of the things of being a podcast, right? Is that humans fuck up and they say stupid
True.
shit a bunch of the
Podcasts are
times.
so underrated.
What
I
are?
love podcasts.
Podcasts. I feel like they're so
I
underrated.
Yeah.
listen to this one podcast.
Yeah.
It's called And That's Why We Drink. It's really good. And they tell ghost stories and then true crime stories.
What's the one? Caller Daddy.
Oh, Isn't
Caller
that where
Daddy's
they-
a
isn't
great
that where
one.
they teach you
Is
how
that
to suck
Tana
dick?
Mojo's one?
No, it's like
No.
these other girls, but yeah, it's basically like a sex podcast,
Yeah,
and they
they
teach you
literally
how to
tell-
do different things.
Literally.
That's so weird. How
And
long
isn't
can
that
you
where
talk
the
about
term
sex
Black
for?
Rock Cut 3000 What?
How long can you talk
talk
about?
sex for a while? You can talk about so many different subtopics
But, like-
about
Oh,
sex.
yeah.
Like
It's
An
like
entire
hardcore.
podcast?
Yeah.
No,
Is it
it's-
weekly?
I'm not sure.
I could look it up.
Is it like? There's no way it's more than twice a week. Can you talk about sex
You
that
really
much?
can.
Yeah,
Well, okay,
yeah.
You're teaching people how to do things. There's so many different things you can do.
It's so.
So
And there's also
it's-
different
I
ways
feel like
to
I would
pleasure
get so
people.
bored.
Oh shit.
You think that's coming from a
Wait,
man?
if I make 4, why isn't
Yeah.
mine going? Why isn't it like going up or down?
Oh, that is
Does
concerning.
that people? Can people not
Um,
hear me?
That would be so
Dude,
funny.
I hope they can.
Dude, that would be so funny
That
if
would
you've
be
been talking this
1,000.
whole time and they could not hear you at all.
Is your thing plugged in? Can you check?
Yeah, I think so. I don't.
I would literally laugh.
Oh
Oh, it
wow.
wasn't plugged in.
No, no
Oh,
fucking way.
That's okay. It's
Literally
only
no fucking
it's only
way.
3 minutes in, so.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
we're
so they,
chilling.
um,
That felt like 10 minutes, boy.
Wait, what if I? All right,
Oh,
I'll update
no.
you guys on what you missed if you could not hear me.
Did you plug it
What
in?
did I even say? Yeah, I
We were
plugged it in.
talking
You can
about
see
we
it
were talking
moving
about
now.
sex.
I was
Why is it
sex,
not-
yeah,
We
what
were all
else?
talking about sex.
What else was Oh, I
There
was
we go.
talking about the
Okay, I fixed
intro. We and you were going back and forth about the intro, so they
Yeah.
completely missed my half of the conversation.
I
No,
still
it's
think
fine.
you-
The probably microphones probably picked it up. I
Okay.
thought it was going right before.
Okay, I will.
I'm gonna
I
get
will
into
admit.
correcting you about the sex talk. You could talk about sex for so long.
That's so boring, though.
No, but okay,
Shut
okay.
the fuck up, says you.
Exactly.
Don't you,
says
okay,
me.
Don't
Exactly,
you watch
says
porn
me.
all the time, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
So it's basically
But
like
like talking
that kind
about
of
it
thing.
and like actually doing something are
But
two
you talk
completely different
about
things. Look,
real
I
life
could
is
look.
different.
We could probably like definitely do a bedroom. Like I could do a bedroom thing for like fucking days on end, like 100%.
Yeah, we know.
But like I couldn't I couldn't talk about it for that long.
Okay, but imagine like someone
'Cause, like-
teaching though. But because there's a million things you can do during sex. There's like a million different things, right?
Yeah.
How
like,
do you
there's
teach somebody without?
Well,
You
like,
have to be
there's,
really
like,
good
basic
describing.
things that give like most people pleasure. There's different things that can give like other people pleasure.
I'm already bored with this conversation.
Oh my god.
This is
Well,
so
okay,
boring.
you get bored with things in like 3 seconds.
You, so of course you are. So of course, the one time we like voluntarily
But, like-
talk about things like about sex, he's like, nah, that's fucking stupid.
Well, like, could you
Exactly.
imagine talking
You're,
about
like-
basketball and not playing basketball for like
Okay,
hours
but
and hours?
everyone
and
has
hours?
like,
sex. It's a natural thing.
basketball's fucking
Not everyone plays
stupid.
basketball.
What? But like, you would want to go like
Okay. If
Pursue.
okay, the thing.
you
Okay,
want to go
but
do it.
okay, but if you're a girl and you're like nervous about sex, you
Mhm.
could listen to girls talk about it. What? Or guy? I don't care. Whoever you are, you're thinking about having sex.
No guys listen to
you're
that
nervous.
podcast. It's okay.
Actually,
Yeah,
multiple
I
men
know
do. I
multiple men
people
that do.
They're all gay. It's okay.
Oh my God. Maybe, and that's okay too,
Honestly.
Chris.
It's fine. But no,
No, but okay,
continue.
okay. So if someone's nervous about having sex and you're nervous about it, you're gonna want to listen to people talk about it for hours
Okay.
to get more comfortable with it. So
Okay.
that's where the podcast comes in. That's why people talk about it for hours.
Okay.
Or okay.
No, that makes
Yeah,
sense to
yeah.
me. Okay, thanks
So
for
that's
explaining to me.
why.
That
But you're
makes
saying
sense.
you don't understand like how you could talk about it for hours.
Yeah.
But it's coming from a different perspective. You're not nervous about having sex, or you know things about sex.
Mm.
You know?
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
and if it's like
So I'm already a pro. I'm a sex god. I've
No.
learned everything I need
Yes.
to know.
No, I'm just saying you're not.
exactly that. Exactly.
That's what you're saying, Abby.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Chris.
No. But like that makes sense. I get it. I guess that if you don't know anything about sex, you would want to hear somebody talk about sex for hours and hours and hours. But
Just make sure,
if you're
like,
already
you're not-
like me,
Why are you making
Shit's
that face at
boring.
me?
it's just keep it 100. Keep it 100.
Andretto.
Keep it 100.
Oh, is this
yeah.
a fucking ASMR now?
Relax.
Ew, stop.
How what else can we talk? How do you guys feel about Capitol Hill
Fiddle Hill.
or whatever it is? The Capitol.
The Capitol riot.
Capitol Hill. Isn't that a bank?
I thought that's what it was.
It's a
called.
bank, right?
Wait, no.
Capitol Hill is a bank.
Are you sure?
Where's my phone?
Oh, I might have said it wrong.
No,
the
Capitol
Capitol.
Capitol Hill.
Shut the fuck up. I don't
just
care.
like
I said
how
it wrong.
Trump
Okay.
supporters are loved and cared about, and they're not, and they're protesters, but Black Lives Matter protesters.
You were right, Chris. It's Capitol Hill. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Is it not a bank?
I think it probably is
No.
still a bank. Isn't no? It's like Capital City.
Give me a minute.
Okay,
I
whatever.
know.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I think it was fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck were they trying to gain out of that? Like,
Th-
literally,
they
what
were-
the fuck were they trying to gain out of
They were trying to like slow
Okay.
down the process,
that?
but it was
I know
the
what
most.
they were trying to gain, but it was literally so fucking stupid. You're going to the Capitol. Like, what?
Yeah, no.
Like, what the fuck is like what?
Well, because you just get into this, I think, mob mentality of like a bunch of people being there, and then the funniest thing is that they had no plan. And so the
No.
only thing was to take over the Capitol,
Like,
and then they did
this is
that,
fucking
and then there was
unreal.
just no plan.
Capitol
There's just
Hill
nothing.
Bank doesn't exist.
What?
The bank doesn't exist.
It's not a bank. Okay.
So you
wha-
guys are just
it's
talking
Capital
nonsense
One.
over here. You
It's
guys don't know
Capital
anything.
One.
Sorry,
Sorry.
keep going.
I'm sorry.
What
You,
do
you know I can't focus on anything. I'm sorry.
Your ADHD
You love us.
craziness.
Okay.
No, but yeah, it was so funny to see that they just walked in, they did it, which was so crazy that they actually did
Very
it.
Yeah, no,
concerning.
literally the police didn't
Well,
fight
did you hear
back.
that
Nothing was done.
there was somebody broke into the White House during the Obama administration?
Oh, I was like, are they talking about like right now? I was like, no.
No. It was during the Obama administration. Someone broke into the White House, and Joe Rogan had
Of course, fucking Joe Rogan.
What the fuck?
Had a fucking thing for it.
How did
Why
I
wouldn't
fucking
he?
know he was gonna come up? I knew this fucking conversation would
Why
come up,
wouldn't
and
he?
I'm
Why
ready
wouldn't
for
he?
it.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, we know, but we know that you would because you've seen every fucking
Dude,
episode.
you
Of
are
course I have.
you are obsessed.
It's
kinda-
okay.
It's
No,
very,
is
very
it?
concerning.
It made me do this.
For you guys that are
Okay, yeah,
This
okay.
won't be done
know
without
what?
my
Okay.
obsession. Because my obsession drives me.
Okay, it's one thing to be obsessed with like podcasts. Yeah, I get that. But
Mhm.
just one certain podcast is a
I'm
little
I
concerning.
like two. I'm obsessed with two podcasts.
What's the
What
other
are
one?
those?
Is it by Joe
Flagrant.
Rogan?
Flagrant, Andrew Schultz. I'm obsessed with the Andrew Schultz. I've seen every episode of his for the past like 5 months now.
I couldn't keep
It's
up with something for
once-
5 months. I can
I
really
can
do
really
it.
watch like a TV show every week. How the fuck do you keep up?
Dude,
with
I
that shit?
literally watch the first season of so many shows and just move on.
I know. I'm aware.
I
Well,
get bored of things so easily.
Wait, who
but
was
you
the
can listen
Andrew
to a
guy?
podcast about sex for hours.
Yes.
Yes, sex is the one
Yep.
thing that doesn't bore me, Chris.
This is so crazy. This is so crazy.
I'm kidding.
It's
Who
so
was the
insane.
Andrew guy that you're talking
Andrew
about?
Schultz, he lives out in New York.
Okay, if we don't know his name, how
He's
do
a
you think?
comedian, right?
Yeah,
Check
he's a
his
comedian.
out.
Yeah,
His
he's a
eyes.
comic.
Like,
He's out in New
what?
York. He
He
just
literally
came out
says he
with
lives in
the
New York.
Netflix
If-
special.
He was.
He just came out with a Netflix special. It was Schultz Saves America.
Oh,
I've
I've
seen
seen
that.
that.
Yeah, that
Wait.
shit was mad funny. That shit was hilarious.
Isn't there another show based like that he did or something?
Yeah, no. So it was his YouTube videos. So his YouTube videos, what he did at the beginning of quarantine, he like had these like probably 3-minute YouTube videos
Yeah.
where they were just covering one certain subject, and he would just like demolish every side on it, and it was hilarious.
That's
It
kinda
was
like the-
so funny, and like a lot of people saw these videos. It was like kind of blew up for him. I think The Rock reposted it or something like that, and then Netflix gave them a deal, and he literally just did the exact same format, but he did it more edited, longer.
So is that the Schultz
Better
Saves
per social.
America?
Yes.
Oh,
So he
okay.
just turned his internet series into like an actual TV
No,
show.
I thought there was like a show that like has the name Schultz in it or something like it, and it's
I have no
and
fucking
it's, but
idea.
it's like it was like based off of like what he
Is
does,
it like
but
the
in
Capitol
actor
Hill
form.
Bank? Is that what it's like?
Okay,
Is that what
you're
the
gonna
Schultz
come for
thing
me
is
already.
like?
I literally thought it
Oh,
was
wait, I'm
Capitol Hill.
thinking of Schitt's Creek.
I know it's
Not
Capital One.
Schultz.
Okay, Capital One and Capitol Hill. I mean, They
You're
both
just-
have
it's
Capitol.
okay, it's
I
slow.
thought it was Capital fucking City.
I wanted-
Like what?
There is one thing I did want to bring up on the podcast.
Oh, fuck.
I'm scared.
Is that I would hate both of you
Oh, thank
excessively if you were anything like what you posted on your
you. I
stories.
knew he would
I-
fucking bring it up.
I,
No, 'cause
I
he
had
told
to.
me- he
I
told me, he was
you
like,
I
"Oh,
was. I
fuck."
told you I was.
yeah, he told me. Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna bring up your story.
I
It's
was like,
because
go
they're so
ahead.
dumb.
I
It's so
wasn't told about
stupid.
this.
It's hilarious.
I mean, I can see why some of them could be very pointless, but
They're funny.
But it kind of like when people like look at your profile and they see that, like if they don't support that, then they don't even follow me. Like I'm not interested in talking with you if you don't agree with some of the things I post.
Okay, that's fair.
Right?
But
Like, because your social media is a way for you to express yourself, and if that's how I want the world to see me, then I would repost that.
that's not actually how you feel or talk or say
But
things.
it is exactly how we've
Because
had
the
this-
How many
way you
times have we-
say things, like the way you would talk to me in real life, is not the way you would talk on your story.
Well, yeah, because social media presence and actual presence is completely different. But you have to also think
How? Why?
How?
How and why?
Okay, so social media, you choose how everyone sees you. You post what you want, you say what you want, and you can delete it a
that's
million
like
times.
part of the whole problem.
Exactly,
of like
but you're
that.
saying how is
But
that
you're
different?
giving into it.
Not really. Yeah, I am giving into it because I
Okay,
post what
that's
I want,
fine.
and
I'm
people
not-
see what
you
they
can.
want. But I'm saying that's the difference between media presence and
Right.
actual presence. You're seeing me in real time. If I fuck up and say something really fucking stupid, then
Yeah.
I can't erase that. You heard it. You
Yeah.
heard it. It's over.
Yeah.
But if on social media I post something, I don't like it and I delete it. And then new people who meet me don't know I ever said that.
Okay.
So like you can really shape how you're seen on social media.
Right.
But you can be someone completely different in real life. But I'm not really. Yes, my social media presence and my actual presence is a lot different. I never really post on my Instagram or anything. I've 2 recent posts, and like that's like the most. I don't really post often, but I post on my story.
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
But that is how I'm in real life. Like I have those same
But that's
beliefs that I post.
A lot of people, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people, I think, have mental problems. Like when they spend hours and hours of time on social media, something where people choose and they're not real.
Exactly. Well,
Like,
yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I
mean-
think I like podcasts so much.
No, yeah.
It's because
but,
it's real humans talking. It's not
I get
fake.
that.
You can't fake a podcast.
No, exactly. Yeah, no, that's fair. But social media is definitely part of the problem because of how the toxic energy you can create in your life, and you
That-
can addict
but,
into
like,
it too.
For what you're saying, you think that we. What do you say? We don't act like this in real life.
No,
We don't talk
not at
about
all.
this
You
stuff
just
in real
don't.
life.
No.
It's because usually in typical conversations, I'm not just gonna bring up like the stuff I post on my story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in most situations, if I'm having like a conversation, I'm just like sitting at a table with someone. I'm not gonna be like, hey, guess what? Did you hear about the fucking white supremacist that did this?
Why wouldn't you?
Well, sometimes you
it's
just
not
don't want to
as
have that conversation
that-
with people.
Because it could be controversial, and that's
Just
never a
shouldn't
fun
be.
conversation.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just
Well, I would
different.
always I remember like way before.
Can I have a sip of your water? By the way?
Sure.
Thank you.
COVID, but like before COVID happened, I was starting to go like really leftist, and I would like get into arguments with people in like real life, and I'd really try to persuade them against the drug laws in this country, and about how they contribute to things like classism and things like that, and how it's actually really hurting and not benefiting at all.
Definitely.
And then as soon as everything happened, I went, okay, fuck this. There's other shit going on. Holy shit. You guys want to lock down what? For how long? Jesus fucking Christ. And it was like really sad, because I was trying to get on that. And I did talk about that, and I cared about that a lot. But it's in the back of my head right now. It's just not a part of my thing. And they are doing things with Oregon. They just decriminalized everything, which is good.
That's so good. I wish we could.
We'll see what happens. It's going to be the science experiment. But what the problem with that is with like when you have a place like that in the United States, a lot of people feel comfortable if it's in the United States. Like if you say that you're going from like, if you told somebody like, hey, I'm going to Florida to Pennsylvania or Ohio or something like that along those lines. People are like, oh man, that sucks. I'm not going to be able to see you, but whatever. If you tell someone you're going to the other side of the world or other country, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's true.
And so it's funny because Oregon now is in the United States, and now it's going to be a hot spot for like all drug users who just want to live freely. And so I think that rates of drugs is going to skyrocket in Oregon, but that's not necessarily because more people are doing it there. I think more people who are drug addicts, or not necessarily even drug addicts, they just like to use drugs once in a while, and they don't want to be thrown into prison. And if you want to do things now, if you're like you only do drugs once a year, where are you going to go to do drugs? You're going to go to fucking Oregon now, where the police just can't lock you up in prison.
Yeah.
So we're going to see that drug intake happen, and I'm worried about how that's going to be misconstrued and misperceived by everyone, by like, oh, look at how there are more drugs being done in Oregon now. Well, the reason why is because more people are going there to do drugs.
Yeah.
It's not like more people in Oregon are already doing more drugs.
But like, see, it would be like if we could have like the perfect lifestyle where we could do that everywhere, but not have it like become a hotspot after. It would be like the best thing.
Well, I mean, that would, if you federalized it all at once, you wouldn't see certain places spike up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if it was, like, the entire United States did this, no, I don't think anyone would, like, skyrocket drug use. I think everything would stay the same.
I think it would
Personally.
get better.
Yeah, I think it would. I just feel like the whole, like you said, but except instead of it being from other states, it would be other countries that would be coming here.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, that is
Yeah,
true, but,
that
like,
is true.
who gives a
So,
fuck? Okay. Okay. Like, we have more people here. There's a lot of people who say that it's not good to have a lot of people here, and it's a shame when that happens, because, like, you look at China, and now China is dominating, like, our media. Like, they're telling Disney what to do. Like, it's so funny when Disney tries to be, like, BLM and, like, Black Lives Matter and all this other crap, when they're literally fucking contributing. Like, they didn't, they took the, I forget what the guy was, but the guy from Star Wars, in the new Star Wars movie, the black guy, I forget what his name was.
Finn.
Oh, Finn,
No,
Finn,
oh,
Finn.
Finn.
Yeah, he wasn't in the movie as much as he was supposed to be. They cut his role a lot because he was black and African American, and China doesn't like African Americans, apparently, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So
Well, every country has that like ethnicity that they just like do not.
China's
appreciate
way
it.
worse.
Oh yeah.
China's
Oh, yeah.
way worse than
My mom
United
used
States.
to tell me I was never allowed to travel to Turkey by myself because they would kill me for my hair.
Oh,
Because
That's-
my hair,
Gingers are
because
apparently
my hair
rare
is
there.
so red.
fucking gingers.
Fucking gingers.
Like,
Thank God,
no.
Turkey figured it out. I guess, right?
Fuck you.
Maybe they're doing
No,
something right over
My
there.
mom used to look it up and read stories about Turkish people skinning redheads for their hair.
I'm sending you.
What would they do with it?
Fuck you.
What would they do with it?
I don't fucking know. Make wigs. Make it into clothing.
Okay, but why
So
would
you
you
do with
want?
horse
Okay,
hair
why
or some
would
shit, I
you
don't know.
want to? Okay, if a redhead is hated in your country and is gonna be killed, why would you make wigs out of it? You don't want to be
Well,
seen
I
as a
don't think
redhead,
Yeah, that seems like a lot of wasted hair.
right?
That's true.
Well,
I
because
don't
if you're
know.
seen
My
as a
mom
redhead,
told
you'll
me-
be
maybe
killed
my mom-
next.
Maybe my mom made it up, so I just wouldn't travel anywhere. I don't know.
Why just specifically Turkey?
I don't. Oh, because she used to travel there for work. She went there for work once.
Oh.
And I'd be like, I want to go with you. She's like, no, I'm never taking you there
Oh.
ever again.
Maybe it is a
Forever.
lie, and she's just trying to keep you at home forever.
Alright, fucking Gypsy Rose type thing. Jesus
Maybe.
I
Christ.
never watched that. We should
I've seen,
watch that.
Dude, it'd be so fun. I'd probably laugh. No, sorry, Gypsy, but
Oh, Gypsy.
I would laugh so hard.
Don't do
the
my
whole
girl like
time.
that. Have another sip of your
sorry,
water.
Gypsy, my bad.
Oh my God!
bad, babe.
I asked if you wanted water before this
Okay, well,
started.
because I thought I had more of this left. I don't.
So crazy. I kind
I
of,
will go get water
Chicken.
right now if I have to.
I kind of want to get into something. I kind
God.
of
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, I just breathed really
Oh,
heavily into the mic.
there we
I'm
go.
sorry, guys.
It's okay.
My bad.
Dude, I was slurping
Oh,
earlier when my mic was
These are all
off. Thank
my-
Can
God.
they see
videos.
this? Give
they
me-
can see
Oh,
this.
shit. Hey, bays.
Well, yeah, because
Aw.
Hallie, the camera's there.
We have some of the Instagram posts.
Oh, he actually
Yeah,
showed me.
oh shit.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, Chris!
This one-
You did your research.
Oh wait, these
This
aren't-
one's
these aren't
funny.
from
I
all of
love
our
this one.
stories.
I love this one.
That one's
Oh,
the
this
good
is from
one.
a bunch of people's stories.
I
Yeah, I
was
was
So
like,
this
that,
is
I
one-
didn't
Some
post
of these were
that.
mine. I was like,
This is hilarious
These, like,
though.
this is-
Why
it's
why can I not
Somali.
see this fully? I want to see it fully.
okay, you have to
Oh, we
get it,
need to
shrink it.
shrink it. That's great. My bad.
Yeah.
This one's hilarious. What a loser. What a loser. This billionaire just took the biggest loss. He's not president anymore. Yes.
That is a pretty big loss.
That's not a fucking
No.
loss.
Okay.
Who the fuck wants to be president?
He obviously
He
does.
gets he gets
does.
Okay,
he can
the
get back.
the
He, no, he
tension-
don't. No, he
no,
doesn't.
yes, he-
No, he doesn't.
Are you serious?
He barely does.
He
want to.
literally.
Dude, the only reason why is because Obama looked at him and he goes, I'll be one thing that you can never be, a president. And
No.
Donald Trump just smiled at him and he became president and he lost. He doesn't care anymore.
No, he definitely
He cares about taking
He literally.
losses.
You know how much
But,
he tried
like-
to say the election was fraud. You think
Yeah,
someone
I
who
know.
didn't care would
I
do
feel like
that?
he also doesn't want to seem like a pussy.
He doesn't want to seem like a pussy. That's the
Because-
thing.
You really
because
think
his
he doesn't want to
followers,
be
because it's his cult.
Exactly.
His cult.
That's his whole persona. You have to understand this is that was him on his TV show. That was him his entire life. I don't lose. I don't lose. And in the
he just
90s,
lost.
in the 90s and 80s, there was him in a bunch of rap songs. He was the big dude. He was the guy with golden letters on his buildings. Like that he was the dude. And now that he became, president and all this crap, but that he did and said and shit. Because what he did and he's always said the same things, but it never mattered before. But now that he is president, he's supposed to. What the fuck are you looking at me for?
She moved,
No,
so
I
I,
moved-
thought
I
she was
moved away.
saying
You're so
this.
weird, so odd.
Okay, wait,
But,
hold on.
the
no, wait,
idea
back to the
that-
president thing.
but,
shut
like,
up, shut up, shut up.
This too.
Shut up.
About
Hey,
him
hey,
being a
hey,
loser.
hey,
Him
hey,
being a
hey,
loser.
hey,
You
hey,
shut up.
Okay.
hey, shut up.
I think that he cares about being president. I just think that he cares more about the control that he has.
No, it's
rather than
power.
Actually, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
But
crave for
he's-
power.
Shut the fuck up.
That's all he wants.
Yeah, that I
He doesn't
agree with
care
that. But
what
he's gonna
happens
get
to the
power in
United
other
States.
ways too.
Well, yeah, he probably will.
Yeah, but
And he'll
not
run
as much
again.
power as
He'll
he
run
had as
again, and
president.
he'll get president again.
Fucking-
Someone,
You
dude.
think he will?
Yeah.
Can't he not? He can't. He just got impeached.
He got impeached a
He's
second. You
impeached.
can't run again if you
You
get
can't run.
impeached.
Yeah, but he was already unpeached, right? He was
No,
already.
he-
So
In-
he was,
so wait, but he was running again already this year, and he was already impeached.
no, so there was an order to get him impeached, but he never officially got impeached. it didn't pass the Senate.
No, he got impeached twice.
Yeah, he
This
got
is the
impeached.
second
Yeah,
time he
this is
got
the second
impeached.
time he got impeached.
Okay, I don't know
Because
what
like,
the fuck
so you can
happened.
get impeached without getting kicked out of office.
Yeah.
So being
Oh, okay.
impeached,
They
then you
break
go
it.
to the Supreme Court or some sort of court. There's
Yeah.
so many dumb courts. I don't give a fuck. Like they go to some idiots where
Supreme
some
Court.
other.
No, you were right. Supreme Court.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Some other idiots decide this dummy's fate or whatever. But just back to this. Like, what a loser. Like,
Wait,
you're,
who posted
you're
that?
I don't want to say. You're like
Can you tell me?
literally a teenage girl posting
Okay, it's just
this.
a girl.
A teenage
You're
girl
showing the world that
posting
you don't
this.
fucking like him.
What?
That's why
what a
I
loser.
post the shit I
What a
post.
loser.
I would
But like he
I would-
doesn't give a
that-
fuck.
that- yeah,
He doesn't give a
that
fuck.
That one is
He doesn't
pretty
give a fuck.
stupid.
This
Well, no.
one, this one's funny
You're a
too.
bad boy.
You're not a bad boy. You're just a bad person.
If that's talking
What does that
about,
mean?
I
What
think
is
it's
it?
talking
What does
about
this
rape
mean?
and sexual assault.
What? I don't.
What?
How is that? But
Because-
like,
okay,
what does that
ready,
even
listen,
mean?
Ready? It's because so it says you're not a bad boy. You're just a bad person.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
everyone
saying,
knows
like,
that.
okay,
Everyone knows
well,
that.
not
Who would
everyone.
argue against
Stop
that?
Okay, Chris. Chris.
Who?
Wait, Chris.
Who?
When you ask a question, you have to let us finish. We're halfway through a sentence and you're like, what? What? What
Okay,
about this? What about
okay,
this?
I'm sorry.
Let her finish.
So it says that you're not a bad boy, referring that like because a lot of people minimalize when they what's the word? Not victim, other thing. What's the other word?
What?
The word but that the person does to a victim.
Rape?
Sexually
Assault?
No, the person.
Beat up?
Assaulter. Right, that's a word, right? Assaulter.
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna
Probably
pretend it's a
not.
word.
Go ahead.
So like
Make it
people
up.
minimize it.
Predator.
Thank you,
Predator.
Predator. They will like not make it as big of a deal as it is, just because like they try to take it as like when people like come out with their stories, they'll
Yeah.
take it as something that
No one.
shouldn't be like. It's like not that big of a deal, or it's like you shouldn't have said it because you're ruining his future or something like that. So that's why. So it's like saying you're not a bad boy. So you're not saying like, oh, he made this mistake, so he's like a bad boy for like a little bit. Like when you say it to a dog and they do something wrong, you're like, you're a bad dog.
No,
Or
you say
something.
bad boy. Bad boy, go to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
But no
that,
one's calling
like,
Bill Cosby a bad boy.
Okay, well, and then it's like, no, you're
No
just a bad
No
person.
no one's going around being like, "Oh, Bill Cosby, what a bad boy he is.
Okay,
What
but
a
like,
bad
I don't
boy.
know,
What
I
a
think
bad
they-
boy
they-
Jeffrey
they
Epstein
would,
is."
They would minimize
like,
it and be like,
okay,
oh,
but
no,
okay.
he's still a good person, but
people who assault like younger people, so like pedophiles, they're
Mhm.
taken completely serious. They're literally like attacked in
Well, it's
jail. Even other
disgusting.
exactly, it is disgusting. But people,
But
and
no-
then people with
rapists. That's the word.
You really couldn't think
You
of the word
forgot
rapist?
about the
No,
word
no,
rapist?
neither of you. I said fucking assaulter, and neither of you corrected me. So
Well, I said predator. I said predator.
okay. Anyways, keep going.
I forget where I
We're
was.
talking about pedophiles.
Oh yeah. Okay, so they're really bad. They're really
Mhm.
fucking bad. But so are rapists.
Yeah.
And rapists aren't even taken closely as serious as they are.
Do you think? I think pedophilia is worse than rape.
I don't
What
really
do you
like to
think,
put
so?
things on a scale. Yeah, I don't like compare because they're
I feel like
completely
it's very
different
Well, because
traumas.
well, that's the whole thing of problem with like democracy and punishment. Well, then how do you choose punishment for people? Because we do have a punishment
that's a fair
system.
question.
That
Because
is-
we do have to have like with democracy we kind of have this fairness, eye for an eye. What you do, you have to go do this for a certain amount of time or things like that.
How do you decide
And like
what's worse
and
than what?
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah, exactly.
like pedophilia is like probably really really bad, but it's also one of the worst complex things ever because most pedophiles were what's the word I'm looking for? I get raped as a kid. That like
You
most
talked about this on the podcast
I did.
before. With
Yeah, I have.
Liz, right?
I think so. Yeah, but most pedophiles used to be raped as a kid.
Yeah, but not all kids that are raped as a kid become pedophiles.
Yeah. No. I'm not. I think I might have accidentally said that on the last podcast. I might have misspoken. I think I did correct myself on that podcast after I said it, but I just being sure that's not what I meant to say at all. But yeah, and it's really hard because you kind of have to catch these people before they, get to that bad spot. But it's also really weird because if somebody ever came to you and said, "Hey, I have this problem where I think I might be attracted to kids. That's such an awkward conversation. And what do you do? What do you do?
Honestly, go to a fucking therapist.
Okay, but you can't just like change someone's mind about. That's like trying to change someone's sexuality. That's like
I wouldn't say that. That's got to be something wrong up here. That's got to be like you've had to have gone through trauma to think that.
Right.
Well, so if the therapist can help you with that trauma, maybe I'm not a neurologist. I don't know fucking know how the brain works, but my thinking personally, if there's got to be trauma from causing you that. Okay.
They probably obviously go to psych ward, right?
Yeah, no, they definitely there's definitely.
It's a lot less brain here.
Yeah, obviously I don't know how their brain works. Obviously, because gross.
Well, that was one of the biggest things about the Greeks. I think I did that too. Is that with the Greeks is that most of their society, like, it was very common and often for them to have like a little boy pet that they would have sex with.
Oh, that's just
like it was very common, and it was just you had that. It was something that you had in Greek.
Well, yeah, but like nowadays it's not okay.
No, well, I don't think it was ever really okay. But like we're very not evolved and things like that. But yeah, going back to like the scale of deciding punishments and things, it was like, what? How do you compare? Like, the top 3 would probably be murder, rape, and pedophilia.
Except for
what?
For like
for the
jail time,
offenses that were like. I don't know.
Those are all
trying to decide what's worse.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just
I don't think that anything other than those 3 things, maybe violence, like those, like drug uses, stealing.
No, obviously,
like those people should go to like a different facility or something like that. The idea that rapists, murderers, pedophiles go to the same place as drug dealers, people who steal things, take drugs,
okay, but also,
like those are 2 different spectrums of like crime.
But like you look at the court system, most rapists don't even get jail time. They get off with like a slap on the wrist and walk free. That's why so many women don't go to the police or file a report about it. Because
there's a lot of reasons, I think.
Yeah, but that's like one of them, because women are scared that if they try to do something and nothing happens, it only makes everything worse.
Rape is such a touchy subject for so many people for so many reasons, and it's so hard.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. But when Liz was on the podcast, right?
I don't know if I want to talk about that episode. I don't know if we want to speak of it. It's like Voldemort.
She brought up the guy. I forget his name. Was it Jackson? Jackson, the football player.
Okay.
Oh, the one from like that college that like raped a bunch of girls?
Like raped or sexually assaulted like 20 plus girls.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah. I think
Liz brought it up, and she said that the only reason why, like, she was convinced that people like made up the stories just because a few girls that came out and said something about it
on social media,
is so incredibly A, disrespectful, and B, wrong, because a lot of the reasons why women will come out about their like assault stories or rape stories is because they get inspired by other women that are like
that was the Bill Cosby story.
To bring it
took 50 some people. The idea that Bill Cosby raped 56 women is still so crazy.
It's insane.
And
it makes sense, but it's insane.
It's so crazy, and it took one woman, 1 out of 56, and like you think about like a classroom, like a classroom is 30 people,
like more than
like way more than a classroom, more.
And all those women went through that trauma.
Wait, how many people was it?
56 or something like that. It was some 50.
But yeah, it takes one woman to come out for others to feel safe to come out, because honestly, the justice system won't believe one woman. One woman against the justice system with rape, it's very unlikely that your rapist will face jail time or any kind of like serious punishment.
It's hard to prove.
Exactly.
But
that's why it's so important, I think, for victims. Like, that's why social media, that's like one of the plus sides. Like,
that's one of the
more
things.
than like it.
Yeah.
if you bring a bunch of attention to a case, right, like that's going on, it puts more pressure on the people to like actually prove it and like actually like punish the person because it has so much attention. If you do something wrong, like everyone's gonna know, and it's like all like it's in the headlines.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Almost, because like, what were you saying? I already forget what you said.
So like social media helps with people pay attention to a case.
Yeah, people pay attention to something, and that means like women will get more confident reporting the cases if more get solved, and that means more women will go out to the police, or like if they get that report, knowing that it can be more likely to be done.
Yeah. One
Like,
of the biggest
safer.
things with rape cases, the police says, is like as soon as it happens, make sure you go to the police.
Exactly.
Like, and it's really
DNA.
get the DNA, and it's really hard for most girls to do that.
Yeah.
I think because
And
unless you're in that situation of like of being in that situation of being raped, I don't think anyone can really understand it.
And
Not
I also feel
fully,
like
and I don't.
If, like what you said about like men being raped, because that is even more looked down upon than like cases about women.
Well,
because
did you?
It's like not normal for it to happen or something.
Well,
People
did you
look
know?
at it like that.
Did you hear that? Like, apparently, reportedly, more guys get raped in the United States than girls do because of the prison system.
Yeah,
It's so
like,
crazy.
That's
That's one of the
insane for
craziest things about prison, I think, is like that's kind of a punishment if you get really down. If you get like a bad jail or something like that, that's just automatically one of the punishments. Like, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you walk into the jail, and it's really sad. And I say that, I know that sounds like funny, but like it's...
No, you just said like punishment, and it's just like, we get where you're coming from, but no.
No, I didn't mean it like that, but like the guards know it's happening. Everyone
the prison
knows.
system is so fucked
Everyone
up.
knows who runs
so
that
bad.
jail knows it happens.
It's
All the
so
prisoners
fucked
know
up.
it happens, but like they're not doing anything
Don't
about
change
it.
the color.
So like,
No.
what would you call it?
Because
I guess.
we took like 5 minutes to set a color, and you're gonna change it. It's gonna,
If
It
your
literally-
heart desires, Callie. If
What
your
color
heart
are
really
you gonna
desires.
change?
We should get back to these photos, I think.
okay. Change the color while he's No, blue's ugly.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to go back to red? Oh,
No, we
Uh,
can't see.
Okay,
For now,
okay,
red looks
okay.
good.
Okay.
Oh,
This
why
is
it-
my
What'd
question.
you do?
This is my
Shut up.
question. Why the fuck are we writing shit?
You're a dumbass.
What
Oh,
is
it's
going
changing
on?
color.
Why are you? What is going
It
on?
was Callie.
Sorry, it was changing color. Go.
Fuck.
No, stop this.
The
I
fucking
want to
green
end
is
it.
ugly.
I want
She
it
can't
ended.
fucking do it.
Okay.
Anyways,
the,
you go. Me,
the
you
most
go.
stupid
figured
part
it.
about this,
Mm.
easily, is that it's written on somebody's chest.
Well, boys will be boys.
Why is it written on somebody's chest? What's the point of this? What is the point of writing something on somebody's chest instead of just saying it or writing it
Because
on a
he's
piece
wearing
of paper?
nails, and that I feel like that's
And
part
it's
of it.
Shut the
it
fuck
has,
up.
like,
That
its
doesn't
chest
matter.
hair.
Just
I
but
mean,
you're making
it
a
does.
political statement. Just fucking say it.
Well, okay. Well,
Well,
If
that's
you're
his
giving an
way.
opinion, why are we writing it
Okay,
on?
because
Because
that's
the
not
picture is
normal.
stereotypical.
I want them to
Yeah.
write it on their ass, if anything. I want it on
honestly,
their
It'd probably
dick.
get taken
I want
down.
it on their titties.
honestly,
Me too.
that would be great.
I want
but
political statements on tits from now on. None of this chest
Me
bullshit.
and Abby will start taking pictures like that.
I
I'll
am
post
so
them on Instagram story.
excited.
I will do
Finally.
Oh, the more
Thank
you
God.
click
At
it,
least we
okay.
got something accomplished during this fucking podcast.
Whoa.
it. All right, sounds good. Abby, we are now taking pictures of our titties with political
Uh-huh.
statements and posting
No
them on social
one,
media.
no one gets to see my titties unless they pay for it.
I like this
All right,
one.
can we do
I
it
like
on
this one.
OnlyFans? Can
Yes,
we do it on
it's-
OnlyFans?
I like
If
this
50
one.
men call one
Do you wanna
woman
read
a
it?
hoe,
Fif-
you'll believe
okay,
it.
if 50 men call one woman a hoe, you'll believe it. But if 50 women
That's
call
true.
one man a rapist, you'll find it questionable.
How many women did it take Bill Cosby to get?
It was probably I
What
think
job?
around like the 20th range. I think the police
Yeah.
started. It was a good
It
amount.
took, yeah,
though.
it took a good amount.
took
So
a good
that's
amount.
true.
The kid Jackson, the only
Okay,
reason they
that's fair.
in the middle of a sentence.
I
Only
didn't
reason
realize.
Jackson got so much publicity was because it was being spread around social media of people saying that these women need the justice that they deserve.
Also, I don't know
I
how to
don't- I
change the
can't-
light
I can't
bulb. Don't know
remember
how
that.
it
I don't-
works.
I
It's
didn't
gonna
pay
be red
attention
from
to
now on. I don't understand this remote, Chris, at all.
Keep going. What were you saying?
I didn't pay attention to the internet back then. But the thing is here, can we agree that a rapist and a hoe
Are
are
different
two
things.
levels
Yeah. Well,
of
okay.
things?
But
Yeah,
when
so,
women,
like-
a woman
Okay,
is
but,
called
like-
a hoe or a whore or those kind of words, and people start believing that, her reputation literally goes down so much, and literally,
It goes
yeah.
down a good amount. But
Yeah,
like,
right?
Not,
Like
like
literally a lot.
it's not gonna
It-
ruin
and you-
their lives.
but it could, like, if it affects them mentally, or it literally,
Like,
like, if you are, like, being bullied, that's going to affect you for the rest of your life.
a lot of people also
Bullied
like,
is different than being called a
consider
hoe.
people that are known as hoes being someone that always wants to have sex or always wants to have sexual experience with someone.
That can, like,
So that-
really
I think
make
that's
them
like
a,
all
like, a
humans
target.
secretly.
Huh?
I think that's all humans
Well, yeah,
secretly.
nobody. Okay, if you know a girl as a hoe, you expect her to, like, be, like, open, like, will, like, get with you, right?
Not really. Not anymore.
Okay, but some
Okay.
men see it that way, and they can
Some
become
men
a
see it that
target.
way, but like,
So they can
Maybe
be
when I
seen
was
as,
in
like, a
middle
target,
school.
though.
what?
That can make them be seen as a target. Like, as men, we're like, oh, she's easy, I'm gonna get with her. And then, like, if they won't take it as
More
seriously if
easy
she
to
says
be
no.
taken advantage
Yeah.
of
You don't
because
think?
they just
So I feel like that
expect
could
to,
really, like, affect a woman, like, in the long run. And, like, especially in high school, there's a lot of fucking douchebags in high
But
school.
rape. If you get called a rapist and you're known as a rapist,
That's... Well,
That's,
if you
like,
actually
way
are a
worse.
rapist, then, like, I don't feel sorry for you. Like,
No, I don't
You should
either.
be called a rapist, and everyone
I
should
don't either.
literally hate
no,
you.
no, that's fine. But I'm not saying that though. But like, the levels here are completely different. And like,
Well,
if like,
But that's not, like, the point of the post. The point of the post is that it took 50 women to call one man a rapist.
But
You
who?
find it questionable.
What do you
who?
mean, who?
Like, what exactly are they talking about here? They're not giving
That it
any
takes
specific
50
it doesn't,
women.
it doesn't need to be specific. It's more of like a general statement.
It takes
so
so many
dumb.
women
They could
for
say-
a man to
They could
actually
say
be
10,
prosecuted.
They could say 10 men call one woman a hoe, and then 10 women call one man a rapist. It still means the same thing. It's just different numbers.
But like, they're two different.
Okay.
Like, it should. Like it, but one doesn't really matter as much. Literally, like it doesn't matter. Like
No, but, like,
somebody's
okay,
going
okay.
to jail, and somebody's
But
just
it's not
living
even
life.
about the hoe and, like, the rapist. It's about the numbers. So, okay. If 50 men call one woman a hoe, you'll believe it, right? So you believe that, right? If 50 men are saying it, she's a hoe, she's easy to get with, people will believe it. That becomes her
Okay.
reputation.
Okay.
So
And
that's
if
50 different
50
men getting supposedly saying that they will get
Yeah.
with them.
But if
they
50
don't.
women call one man a rapist, they find it questionable. So
But
it's not the
there's-
fact that
there's a
if
different level of discussion too here. Like if I call a girl a hoe, oh, she's a hoe. If somebody called somebody a rapist, there's like a legitimate story
Well, yeah, I
that
know.
comes with that,
But it's the
and people
fact-
should listen
it's
to
not
those
about,
stories.
like, the actual...
Exactly. But
Like I agree with what they're saying.
it's
Yeah.
the ratio.
It's the
that
ratio
we're
that it takes
referring
50
to.
women to call one man a rapist for him to find it questionable. See, the first one, they believe it. 50 men call one woman a hoe, they believe it. But it's saying 50 women call one man a rapist, they find it questionable. They don't even
But guys
believe
don't
them at
really
that point.
believe it though.
But they do.
But they don't.
Ask if you were to talk.
Dumb men do.
Okay, right,
Maybe very
yes.
dumb men
But
do.
most
But there's
men are
stupid
dumb.
women who would do
I
the
want you
same
to
and
think of
target
one
guys.
girl that you have been known to be known as a whore or a hoe.
Okay.
You got that
Probably
woman in mind?
thinking
Got
of
it.
me.
It's because multiple men have said it, correct? Most likely, or multiple people have spread the rumor around.
Sure.
Okay. And then say you were to go to see her, you'd be she's known as
Mhm.
that. Most likely.
Mhm.
That's the reputation being built off of
But when
that.
someone's called a rapist, do you not want to hear the other side of the story either?
No, of course, but you believe the victim first, always, every time. Unless they're
Every time,
Yes.
including.
At the very
I'd
first
say-
time they
I'd
like from
say
the
every
beginning
time.
until you have complete evidence and like you've seen like the entire picture,
Mhm.
then whatever. But if someone comes up to you and is like, I was just raped, your first instinct is not to be like, no, you weren't. Where's the evidence? Show me right now.
No,
Your
I'm not
first
saying
instinct
that
is
at
to be
all.
like, oh my god, like I'm here for you. You try to help them
Right.
any way you can.
Yeah,
That's what we
exactly.
mean when we say believe the victim. You obviously believe them. You're like, okay, like
So you listen to them.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much what it
Believing them.
means.
Believing is because immediately believing somebody, and if it's a close friend, right? If it's a close friend and like they're really reliable and they're really trustworthy, and somebody comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, I got something to talk to you about," like that's a different scenario. You're talking to somebody online, somebody who's just randomly saying stuff, and you've never met them before in real life.
I still wouldn't.
I wouldn't believe them. I would listen to them, sure, but listening is way different than immediately believe it. Do you understand that?
I understand.
I
No,
get-
yes,
I get
I
what
understand what
you're
you're saying.
Because
yeah.
that was part of the problem with the Louis C.K. thing. So the Louis C.K. thing, it was the comic who was like, so he got canceled for it, but now he's coming back. But what happened was that he would like flirt with girls that he would work with and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and he would ask them to masturbate in front of them.
Wait, for him to masturbate in front of them, or opposite way around?
He would masturbate in front of them.
This was a comic book?
No, this was a comic. A comedian.
Oh, look, he
Oh,
said
yes.
that.
Oh,
I thought you meant
I
like a
thought
comic book.
No, he's a
Right,
comedian.
really?
He's a
Okay.
comedian.
I'm a little
I was
slow.
like, what?
I
No,
was
it's-
really
I
confused.
So he's a
fucking
comedian,
suck at
and
it.
he's
Yeah.
working with girls. He like occasionally is flirting with them, and he would ask them to masturbate in front of them.
Mhm.
If they said no, he wouldn't do it. He
Yeah.
would apologize for asking.
Yeah.
And if he said yes, he would.
Mhm.
This came out as like a huge sexual story, and it was like all rounded up, and like there was a girl who was openly like talking about this on Howard Stern,
Yeah.
and she was like, it was one of his friends,
Stern.
and she was saying like, yeah, he would ask me to do it sometimes, and I would find it funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
He would like just fucking like sit down, and sometimes I would say yes, sometimes I would say no. If I said no, he wouldn't do it. If I said yes, he would. But like it was funny. She thought it was funny. But like
It's funny to
she
watch
was
him do it.
scolded on social media.
Mhm.
Like scolded.
Interesting.
Just slammed to the brim. Like, you're not allowed to say this. What do you mean? You have to be offended by this. Because other girls are feeling assaulted by this. And I think it was big for the cloud. And this was big in the Me Too movement. Like, huge into the big Me Too movement. But it was one of the things where he was cast aside and canceled for almost no reason. And it was weird. Like, no one's arguing that it's not weird at all. Like, that's the weirdest thing. It's a weird kink to have. But, like, everybody has their weird stuff,
I'm
man.
not gonna. I'm
Yeah,
not.
everyone has their
I
weird
almost
stuff,
just said
man.
It. I feel like I'm not like surprised. Sorry, that I feel like that makes me sound like weird, but like I'm not like absolutely like
Surprised by
shocked
what?
That he would ask that. I feel like a lot of men would actually genuinely enjoy that.
What to have
To
a woman
masturbate
watch?
in front
Yeah,
of someone.
he did a he did
I
a
do.
he did a
Actually,
skit
yeah.
about it, and he said, sometimes I get lonely.
No, ma'am, no.
No, I'm not. Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, but he did a skit about it, and he said one of the things he said was, sometimes I get lonely afterwards. And I like someone there.
Sorry, y'all.
Literally.
And it was I think I don't know.
Fucking loser.
That's an interesting perspective. It didn't really make any sense, but I get what you're saying about like
I thought you were,
listening.
I thought it was gonna be a completely different story than what you just told me.
Dude, I literally don't understand how we got to this.
We were talking
point.
about like
No, we know.
No,
believing
just like
in
just
those
entirely.
things.
It's just like I
all
just
those
like
things.
it's
It's
a
like
lot.
we know how. It's just
We
funny
just
how
keep
quickly
changing
it
topics
happens.
really fast and it went
Yeah,
from like
sorry,
really
y'all.
like talking about like the intro to your podcast to literally talking about rape. It's a very big difference.
It's cool.
And
It's
it's
cool,
cool.
right?
Like that's why
Should
podcasts.
should we lighten it up a little
I
bit?
think we
Yeah.
should. I really
Okay.
think we
Let's talk
should.
about music.
Talk
No,
about
music's
music.
kind of boring.
So-
Not
Shut the fuck
boring, but like I don't know.
But you want to talk about sex
it
for
would
an
just-
hour? You want to talk about sex for hours?
Yes, Chris. Yes,
Fuck
I
you.
do.
Fuck you. Get the fuck
Fuck
out
you.
of here.
Fuck you, Chris.
No. But
No, it'd just be Chris like absolutely demolishing Abby's music taste. The
Facts,
whole fucking
facts.
Taylor Swift
Taylor
is
Swift.
so
I
fucking
knew
good.
it.
It's
Don't
so
even.
bad.
Okay.
Her old
Do you
stuff is
okay? She's actually re-recording a bunch of her old
Oh my
stuff
God, I'm
because
so
her
excited.
old
I am
record label
so
didn't let her have any
excited.
creative freedom. Fun fact. So she's re-recording a bunch of old stuff.
Why was her old stuff so much better then?
It wasn't. I actually really,
It
really
was.
enjoy her new stuff. Have you listened to her new stuff?
No.
Like I
Other than
listened.
what we play in the car.
It was I would say
Other than
like,
when I was in the car.
I was like
Other than when we play.
I don't know.
Betty.
I heard her hits from like 2016.
No, but like
I
recent,
guess.
like her last two
1989?
albums.
No,
Yes.
probably not.
Wait. What was
Red. Red
What
came.
was
I've heard
16?
enough.
Was it Red? No, it wasn't.
Oh, 2011 was Red.
Yeah, I was like.
Oh, then
what?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was.
Because I went to
1989.
that, but I went to that.
I went
Ladies
to
and gentlemen.
1989.
I went with that
I don't know
alone
what
with
they're
Megan.
talking about.
So I could not have been that young.
No, I went. So I went in like I.
What-
still
how
played
old were
soccer
you?
At the time.
So did I.
just gonna let
Shit. So
this
I was
happen.
young.
Yeah.
So was Megan. Why would my mom?
I'll just let it happen.
All right. Anyways, sorry.
How-
Okay.
What the fuck?
What was that?
I don't
What?
know.
Did y'all see that? No, they can't fucking see that.
Wait,
what?
was
It's
that?
okay. It's okay. Someone just turned on the lights by accident.
That's
Someone fucking stupid.
That is fucking
Continue though. So
Um,
Taylor Swift sucks.
okay.
We've established.
No, it
Thank
was not
goodness.
because she's literally amazing. Okay, have you listened to her most recent 2 albums? One she's literally just
Can I
dropped.
play
Okay.
you a song? Can we
No.
play a
No,
song?
No,
no.
we can't play songs
No.
on here.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
We'll get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Oh,
copyright
forgot about
dumbass.
that.
Mhm.
And also, like, her songs are kinda
Sorry,
long.
podcast.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. Her most recent 2 albums are really good.
Mhm.
Especially, okay, so she has a doc.
Definitely not his kind of music.
I know it's not, and okay, just because it's not your type of music though doesn't make it bad. Like I don't shit on country just because I don't like it. I mean, like I get the joke, like haha, country sucks, but country.
If you like country,
But like I personally like old country songs.
A lot of people say new country's better.
I don't like new country. I like old, like
define
growing,
old country.
like me
what's
growing
the-
up, like
Oh,
that's
like
like
Rascal Flats and shit like
I don't
that.
fucking know. But
Yes,
like
you do.
Luke Bryan, his like most
So recent.
no, but like new like when he very first became like
Yeah.
huge song.
No.
Another
Rascal
nail
Flats
just
is
fell off.
Fucking incredible.
Okay, anyways,
That's
but
the
I'm just saying.
One country
So
thing
Taylor
you'll
Swift
ever hear me
isn't your
say.
type of music, obviously,
And Carrie
and it's
Underwood.
not. Personally, like, don't think it's a lot of guys' type of music. It's Taylor Swift. Like,
because
it's
bad.
written for.
Shut the fuck up.
It's
Shut the fuck up.
so obviously it's not gonna be like everyone's type of music, but it doesn't mean it's bad music. Like, I don't think country is bad music. I just don't like it. I
Mhm.
don't like most rap. Like, I like certain rap, but like not all of it. Some like I don't personally like a lot of some of Kanye West's music. But that doesn't. I don't think he's like a terrible artist and he sucks.
Oh, yeah. You just are stupid for not liking
God.
Kanye West's music.
I said I don't
No,
like
no, no.
some of
I-
his stuff.
I try very hard to say good music when it's not my type of music.
Taylor
The
Swift
stuff I've
is
heard
good.
from Taylor Swift,
You said
still
you liked
seems-
her old stuff, so that
her
doesn't.
old stuff seemed passionate. Her old stuff
Her new stuff
seemed
is
like
passionate.
she
I feel
needed
like
it.
Her
But the
new
biggest
stuff is
thing
a
with
lot more
Taylor's
raw.
what?
So I feel like her new stuff is more raw.
It's more like personal, like very, very personal.
Maybe, but like at the same time, dude, when she was 17, right? And she was talking about love songs and she was talking about heartbreaks and things like that. You're 17. It makes sense. Dude, she's 30. She's 35 or some shit
She's
like that.
30.
She needs
She's,
to
like,
get her
turning
shit
31,
together
y'all.
and she needs to settle down with the dude and she needs to stop singing all these fucking love songs.
Alright.
There's actually rumors that she's engaged.
Thank fuck.
Oh,
Maybe
you
the
didn't
marriage
hear
will
about those
last.
rumors?
Rubens.
Hairstyles.
Literal
No,
love
they
of my
actually
life.
killed the
Fuck
man.
Harry
They,
Styles.
Taylor
fuck
Swift-
you.
Dude, literally,
Okay,
man
wait,
wears
You
dress.
just hate whatever
Do
we
you-
like. Just admit
Do you,
it.
No.
have you like ever genuinely listened to his music though?
Harry Styles, I
Yes.
listen to One Direction.
That's not
I actually
Harry Styles. That's
have
different.
not. I don't think I.
I
like,
personally
listen
don't
to
listen
certain
to him either.
snips. And I'm like,
What
Two
genre-
nails fell off, by the way.
Oh my God. What
What is
genre
going on with your
of
nails?
music
Dude,
do
it's
usually
you.
listen to?
it's fucking
You're
not.
bad fucking
What genre
luck.
of music do you usually listen to minus rap?
70s rock.
Ooh, okay.
That's completely different from Taylor
70s?
Swift and Harry Styles.
70s, listen to the song for like 70s and 60s, 70s inspired. Canyon Moon, Sunflower Volume 6, and Chippy Will Kindness.
The amount you know about him scares me.
It's so
I
gross.
literally know. If you like,
How do you
gave me,
find
like,
this
10
information
minutes,
out?
I could literally tell you all of One Direction's
No, she's
blood type.
obsessed. Like,
How
I
do you
don't
find all
think
these
Neither of
information
them heard
out?
that.
She just
Don't you have that?
knows.
No, you
Like,
didn't.
it's really concerning.
Alright, shut the fuck up. Okay.
I mean, like, I
That-
can't talk. I'm obsessed with Taylor
there-
Swift, but
I am like
Callie.
people. Okay, let me finish. Okay, no, trust me. I know my obsession is actually fucking terrifying to most people, and
It's like heroin addiction
It
almost for you.
literally scares me. It scares me. It scares me at
Okay.
most times, but it's because of, first of all, his music is like his lyrics. Like not even if you don't like the sound, like his lyrics are so raw, and like you can connect to them. Like almost everyone, I bet you could connect to them.
That's how I feel about
At
Taylor
some
Swift.
point. And it's like it's insane how talented he can be with that sort of thing. His
Right.
attraction definitely helps. Him being literally one of the hottest men alive helps, but
Mm,
he's literally the only reason I am still interested in men. I'm putting that out there right now.
Okay.
The only fucking
Then
reason.
you should all be thinking Harry
it's a
Styles right
little
now.
concerning.
No,
Okay,
but
but,
like,
like,
if you don't look at
I
Harry
personally
Styles,
don't
probably
listen
won't
to
like
Harry
you.
Styles. I've heard like of his recent songs, probably like 3. But I don't think he's bad. Like, I obviously, like, she's obsessed, but I don't listen to him. But I don't automatically think, like, no, Callie, like, he sucks, shut the fuck up. I'm like, okay, like,
I used to think Tyler, the Creator, was, like, I never used to listen to Tyler, ever. I thought he was literally insane. But
Why?
just based off of what I was first introduced to, but, like, now I know every album, like, almost every song on his albums.
I think I have 3 of his albums.
Music tastes like change.
3 out of
I
5.
love him. I love.
Tyler,
the Creator is like my number 2 compared to Harry Styles.
Tyler's great.
mine goes like Taylor Swift, Alec Benjamin.
Yeah.
Probably then like, personally right now, Mother and Arctic Monkeys.
Fucking Mother.
I really enjoy Mother.
I don't know who that is.
They're really good.
You probably heard some of their songs.
Yeah.
Probably.
At least once.
Maybe. You guys probably play it at some point. All your shitty
I think I
music.
did last time
we
we
can go on a drive.
went
and
on
I'll play it in
drive.
the car for you.
Last time we went on drive, I played it like one song, I think, by them.
So
I don't remember which one. I know
so
I played
bad.
What kind
one.
of music do you listen to?
Um,
Other than what's your typical like playlist?
my typical playlist. You can go pee.
Okay.
Go pee.
I wasn't sure if I was
She's like
loud.
whispering. Don't flash your ass to the camera on your way
They would
out.
love that.
They
You're
would.
so gross.
But like
Such
you
a
said,
whore.
Shut the fuck up.
money needs to be paid.
You know what? Actually, I am a whore. Thank you very much. According to some people.
Go ahead. What was happening?
You know who you are.
What? Go ahead. Continue.
What was I? Oh, I was asking you what do you listen to on a typical
Oh.
playlist. I hope you guys didn't just see my ass.
I
And
mean,
if you
most
did,
of
I
it is
apologize.
just rap, I guess, is my typical playlist.
Okay,
but
well,
like
who? You listen to Kanye, right?
Kanye, Kendrick, I really like Kendrick. I like
I haven't listened to much of his stuff.
Kendrick's is great.
I feel
Kendrick
like I
is
could get into
fantastic.
it. I just haven't.
He's very, very just lyrical. Like if you were someone who's like really inspired by lyrics, and he's just super subtle, and there's a bunch of his music is so replayable. It's amazing. Like you can listen to Pimp a Butterfly probably 5-6 times and still find something new about it and something that you missed. And it's probably the thing that drives his music way more, because you get a bunch of rap like posts, probably like most popular pop rap sort of things, where it's just even 6ix9ine, he drops like I would say a song every month or so, and
Does he really?
he drops a good amount of songs consistently, and that's how he stays on
Literally
top.
hate him.
But they're not replayable after that
They
month's
absolutely
done.
fucking suck.
Yeah, after
And if you think 6ix9ine is like genuinely a good rapper, I hate you.
the thing is like if he posts something like probably once every month or so or something like that, and
Like, it's weird. I'm
after the that month of it being posted, it's never played again. No one wants
Yeah.
to hear it again.
Yeah.
It's boring. It's lost its touch. It's lost its finance. Like
Yeah.
everybody's heard. Everybody's like listen to everything that song has to offer. But Kendrick Lamar can post an album like To Pimp a Butterfly in 2015, and you'll be able to enjoy that until 2030 if you listen to it once a month, because there's just something new every time you listen to it.
Yeah.
And I've listened to that album so many times, but it still gets you somehow.
Yeah.
And like that's the same thing with a bunch of
Yeah.
things. My phone is going off. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's really neat to see those sort of things going on. And like that's I think the difference between like kind of what type of rap music I like is that it has a lot of replayability. It has stuff that you'll be able to learn from every time you listen to it. Oh my goodness.
What did you do? What did you do?
I couldn't figure out.
Don't trip on the wire.
I'm not gonna trip on the fucking wire.
You
Chill.
probably
God.
would.
I couldn't figure out how. I wasn't pushing the button hard enough for your fucking water thing, and Josh had to help me.
You're fucking pathetic. You're so pathetic.
I didn't want.
How are you gonna
How long
how
have
are you
we
gonna
been
get through?
going?
For about an hour now.
Oh shit.
That's a long ass time.
Like
Holy
when
shit.
you told us it was like 3 minutes, and I was like, oh, I felt like 10.
Yeah,
now
no.
This felt
Okay,
like
wait,
10.
what did I
The
miss?
first 5 minutes
Talk
feel
about
like
Kendrick
10
Lamar.
and stuff like that. I listened to the new, I guess, trap rappers. I guess I would like would be Schoolboy Q, and ASAP Rocky. I like
A$AP.
that. I like JID a lot.
Mhm.
I like what's his name? Fuck. There's one other guy I wanted to say, but I can't remember his name right now. He came out. It was "Pray for Paris," that album that just came out. He had a couple songs. He had a feature with Tyler, the Creator.
Wait, Pray for Paris?
Yeah, I think that was his name. You just unplugged your fucking microphone again, Abby.
Sorry.
You're a train wreck over
you,
here.
Abby.
I was putting the blanket on.
Those are the new like trap because they're still lyrical. You gotta finesse it. Don't jam it in. Don't jam it in. There you go. There you go, Abby.
So let's not plug. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
I was fixing the blanket.
but-
my bad.
Song
It's- No, that was the album that he came out with. It was "Pray for Paris," I believe it was. And he had a couple features. Well, who was it by? Can you not figure it out? West Side Gun. Yeah, he's great.
Chris was really about to be like, you can't fucking find it.
Oh my god, I was. Yeah, no, he's great. I listen to a lot of old stuff too, so I like Biggie a lot. I like Eminem. I like Jay-Z a lot. And I listen to that stuff too. Cypress Hill's really great. I like and I have like a couple NWA songs. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of NWA, but Dr. Dre I am a huge fan of. I love Dr. Dre. He's awesome. I'm actually not that big of a fan of a Chronic, but 2001, that album is one of my favorites of all time.
Who is it?
The Chronic. You don't know that album? Like the
No.
most revolutionary
Who is it by?
rap albums. Dr. Dre.
Oh, no, sorry.
You're just so
no.
pathetic. I can't
Oh,
have,
fuck
like,
you.
honestly, who invited you on here?
You, actually.
Okay,
So
first
shut
you were
Let's
up.
not-
asking who invited
let's
me, now you're
not.
asking
Shut
who
up.
invited Callie.
Dude.
Apparently neither of us were invited.
No.
We
you
just
guys
showed
just
up.
showed up.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just showed
It
up.
You
happens.
demanded a
We
podcast
do that.
episode.
Yeah.
That's exactly
That's-
what happened.
I want to start doing that. I'm just going to like text you and be like, yeah, what are you doing today? And if you say you're busy, I'm going to show up at your house. Because
Okay.
I know for like $1 million, you're probably not.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I know I am. Fuck you.
Well, if I'm not, I usually just won't answer.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh.
you never answer your
we
goddamn
fucking
I never
fucking
answer my
phone.
texts.
Never fucking answer.
Why don't
He
you ever
fucking-
answer?
He fucking snaps me like 6 times in a row. Doesn't answer my text message that I texted him 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
hours.
Why?
I
Why?
don't-
What's the
He
point?
doesn't even, if he knows that it's a chat and Snap too, he also won't open it. He also will not open it.
No, but like
And
I
he'll
get
be on the
that.
line
I
for,
never
like,
open my
14
chats.
fucking hours.
Okay,
That's the
chats
only
are
thing I
scary.
open, though.
Those are the only things I
You
won't
don't do
open.
the swipe thingy?
I do the
Yeah.
swipe thingy.
You can't do it anymore.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can.
you
You have to hold
can.
down the
Ready?
Bitmoji.
What?
If you hold down
Hold
on
on.
their Bitmoji, you can swipe. Dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Fuck. Chat.
Oh.
Yeah, you can
Life
still do it. That's
changing.
why I never answer people's chats. I can see them. I just don't want to answer. They're scary.
Okay.
Yeah, fun
No,
fact.
this is
You know you can
changes
also
things.
unsend pictures?
Yeah, that's a new
Did you know
update.
that? You can unsend the
pictures.
pictures you
I
sent.
think I might have known that. I'm not
You
too
should.
sure
That's
though.
a new
But
update.
that's good to know now.
Oh, is it?
It is. It is now.
It's concerning. He goes to delete a picture he sent.
Sorry.
That's like really good to know.
Trust me, yeah.
What
Do you
else
know
do
how
we-
many wrong snaps I send?
Oh, it's actually a problem.
Dude, I accidentally send the wrong snap to so
I
many
have
people.
like people pinned. Okay, when me and Sky were dating, I had this guy pinned, right? And we were talking back and forth, and I complimented her, but I accidentally sent it to Abby, and she was like, "Ew, fuck you." Like, what the fuck are you
Wait, I
talking
sent-
about? Yes.
Oh,
I've done this
yeah.
to multiple people. I apologize if you're one of them.
It's so disturbing. I was randomly get a snap from
Okay.
Callie being like, "I love you, baby." I'm just like, please
I
shut
called
the
her
fuck.
beautiful, and you were like, Kelly, literally shut the fuck up. You're such a fucking simp. Fuck you. And I was like, all right, sorry.
You were a
Fuck
fucking
you.
simp. I don't talk
Alright,
to fucking
fuck
simps.
off. I know I am. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you dated
Dude, I
some.
can't-
Past
I
tense,
can't-
I'm not
Yeah,
anymore.
you know, it's really
Debatable.
it was really concerning. Like I thought
Alright.
dating in high school was really dumb.
Alright.
Relation-
But
relationships in
and
general
then
are stupid.
dating in high school during
Someone
a
that's
pandemic
600
is
miles away.
is also
Yeah,
really
it's not
really
fun
dumb.
Yeah,
to
during
recommend.
a
But
fucking
you took it
pandemic.
to the
10
next
months of my life
level.
out the window.
You took it to the
Gone,
next
demolished.
I
next
personally
level.
think
And you dated someone in high school
Alright, I
during a
get it.
pandemic
Oh, she's
in a
also a year
long
older than
distance
me.
relationship.
Okay, she's also a junior, just saying.
She's also a year older than me.
So she would have graduated before Callie, and she literally planned on moving here after high school.
Can we not talk about
Can you imagine
That'd
dating
be
someone from fucking
Aw.
Michigan and they
Aw.
move
No,
here?
it's not
Aw.
that cute. It's
That's so
kind of,
sweet. That's so sweet.
kind of
I honestly think if
It's
you're not
nice,
ready to
though.
break up in
Sky,
high
if
school,
you're
don't
listening,
fucking
hey,
date,
bae.
right?
Yeah.
What?
I say if you're not fucking ready to break up with someone in high school, don't fucking date anyone.
Fuck you.
Yeah, facts.
You and I know
Facts.
relationship game.
Facts.
Let's go.
Facts. Fuck the
you,
relationship.
bitches.
There's
Alright,
too
I
many.
wish I
There are
never
too
got
many
into that.
goals.
Sorry.
The idea that
That's
like
bad.
I want to go to Texas after high school, right? And I want to go to Austin, and I want to like do all this crazy shit. Like, what?
How are you relating
Okay.
this to anything we're
Okay.
talking about?
Well, because I'm going to if you let me fucking finish, like you yelled
She's
at
the
me
one
for.
who
No,
fuck-
no,
she was the
you
one who
interrupted
talked
me
first.
for it. Okay,
Are you
okay.
fucking
Mhm.
serious?
No, fucking
She's just
wasn't.
whispering in the fucking camera.
What the
That's
fuck
what
are you
she's,
saying?
or not the
Fuck
camera,
you.
the fucking microphone.
Fuck you,
This
Callie.
entire podcast, she's
so
literally just like,
much.
she's like, and now they're talking. I don't know what they're talking about.
Uh,
She's literally just whispers into the fucking
But
microphone.
I wanted to. Like I have all these goals. I can't be tied down by a girlfriend.
Yeah, fuck
or
them.
some
Fuck
girl.
Fuck everyone. I used to say fuck men, women are better. No, fuck all y'all. Fuck all you bitches.
Everyone's-
Except for me, because Kai and I
Obviously,
are
love you,
dating,
baby.
obviously.
Who?
Me and Kai, we're dating. You didn't know that? We're
That's so gross.
in
Just-
love.
Shut the
It's
fuck up.
gross.
That,
No. I honestly
If we
just
actually
don't
were, you
think
would not
most
think
people
that.
in high school are ready for relationships.
No one is.
No one
None
is.
of them
Don't
are
do
ma-
it. Worst decision of my life.
Literally, most
Don't
people
fucking do
like
it.
I know or are in a relationship or like I just personally know they're not ready for
They're so
relationships.
cute. There's so many cute
No, but they're
things.
not
You
ready
get
if-
Visco posts. You get Visco
Oh yeah, I
posts.
only do it for the
You
Visco
can- you
post
can
guys.
post the
Then you
Visco.
have to delete the Visco post.
Some people
Fuck.
don't.
Holy
Really
shit!
weird.
You scared the living shit out of me.
What's up,
Josh?
Josh?
fuck is
Josh
that?
is here.
Hey, Josh is here.
Josh is getting
cut
some
you
food, I
down.
think. Alrighty then.
What a
Thank
fucking
you.
Josh,
nice
like,
kid.
poke your head
Oh,
in.
thank you,
Come say
Josh.
hi.
Josh, you're a good kid.
Love
Love you too,
Josh.
Josh.
Um,
And what was I saying?
yeah, I fucking hate Josh. That's what
No,
I was saying.
do not-
Josh.
Don't
literally
talk
fuck
shit
you.
about Josh. You guys are the mean.
Shut up.
He
Uh,
just helped your mom with groceries. Shut the fuck up.
How do you know?
He literally just said it.
He said he helped my mom. I don't think he said. He
Yeah, what
definitely
else?
did,
What
but it was
else
fine.
would he help him with?
You need to get out.
Sorry,
Get
I'm
out.
sorry.
This is over.
Seriously started.
Let me live, alright?
No.
Yeah, most people I know are not ready for relationships, but they
Take me,
still.
for example.
No, not. Shut up. Just shut up. But, like, they're not ready, and they still get into them, and then they're all, like, heartbroken over someone that you talk to for, like, a month. Like, I'm sorry, but,
Yeah.
like,
I was 10, but I mean.
I'm not
No one
talking about you.
you.
No
Oh
one's
my
talking about
goodness
you. Anyway,
gracious.
so Chris.
Right.
But, like, if you're not ready to break up in high school, you're not gonna marry this person.
Yeah.
So what do you, like, expect when, like, a breakup happens? Like, you just expect, like, I personally don't agree with the logic. Unless, like, you're...
Don't be literally fucking stupid like me. Don't be.
You literally met her off of fucking...
Shut. Don't. We don't need.
That's
bring it
so
up. Don't bring it up.
embarrassing.
No,
Don't
no,
bring it up.
tell.
No one
Where
needs
did
to
you
know
meet
how
off
we-
of?
No,
What did you meet
nowhere.
off of?
Anyways, as I was
Is
saying.
it
I just
Pixel Gun?
exposed
Among
Callie.
Us?
No,
Among Us?
no.
That'd
It's
be funny.
actually-
That would be
We're bringing
funny.
Sky on this.
No. If you
If
met
on
on
Among
Among
Us.
Us.
right now.
You know, someone
Oh my
gave me
God.
their Discord, and I tried to add them, and it didn't exist. They gave me a fake Discord. I thought I made a friend. I was very upset.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
No, but relationships, low key,
Are stupid.
it's like fun while it lasts, and then you get to the last like 4 months of the relationship, and you're like, "Fuck this, dude."
I
Not
personally don't think
fun,
I'm
don't
ready for a
recommend.
relationship, so I'm not gonna get in one. But at least I'm self-aware. Some of these people think they're so ready, and then during a relationship, their mental health goes to shit, or they just like
Alrighty.
just don't work with the other person.
I don't understand like that whole argument of like, yeah, hookups are so stupid. Like that's so dumb. Like those are just so dumb.
feel
It's
like
like,
weird. I'm the only one
what are you?
that
You
You're
can
a
take them off.
loser.
You can take them off if you
I'm
want
like
to. But like, like how are you?
Then keep
So
them off.
you're only allowed to do that in relationships?
What, hook up?
Yeah.
No, you can do that with
No,
anyone.
fuck
I'm that, but
Fuck
I'm
that.
I'm not
No.
saying that to you. I'm saying that to the people who say hookups are stupid.
Well, okay, some people like prefer relationships, and
That's
that's
fine.
whatever.
That's fine.
But some
the-
people prefer hookups.
most of those people are not mentally stable
That's fair.
and getting fucked up breakups and shit.
so funny, guys.
Well, some people who do hookups are mentally stable. I don't personally think anyone's
Yeah, but
mentally
those aren't
stable.
that
There's no way.
damaging.
No, there's no fucking way every
Every
people
single
are
person.
actually mentally stable.
You've
That
got to have
must be a
something
myth.
wrong
Can
with
turn
you.
off the heat? I'm sweating.
You're sweating?
I'm
literally
freezing.
sweating
I'm
right now.
freezing. Are you kidding me?
I literally took the blanket
I'll turn
off.
it down a
I'm
little.
sweating.
I'm fucking
Feel
so
between
cold.
my knees.
What the fuck?
They were crossed.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't understand that either. I don't get what's wrong with hookups.
What did you guys feel about Corona
Personally,
during the first month of Corona?
This is okay.
I
thought it
slept a
was.
lot.
I thought it was like
Fun.
not gonna happen.
I didn't think
not
I was
expect
serious
this.
at all.
Yeah, I did not take anything seriously. I thought it was gonna.
I
be
I
kind of
wore a
thing.
mask and everything,
Nah.
but like I didn't really like think it was like so serious as
I
it
didn't think
was.
it was gonna stay as serious as it.
Yeah, I thought like it was gonna last like a month or two. I didn't expect it to be a fucking year-long thing.
Did
No,
you?
I expected to go back to school after the first 2 weeks. Like when we first found out about it,
Really?
I was like, well, when like
Well,
the
no.
day
Do you
we
guys
found out-
remember the teachers
I
being
was
like,
also grounded for those first 2 weeks. That
Oh
was the
my
worst 2 weeks
God.
of my fucking
Dude,
life.
Corona
That's
hit
rough.
at the worst fucking time
That
for
was,
you?
right when I started dating Sky as well.
I went broke, like right at that time too.
My mom went through my phone, found every video of me drunk ever,
Aw, that sounds nice.
and 3 of my dead dispos, along
Aw.
with empty
Look.
White Claws in my room. Do not recommend it. It's very
Actually,
bad.
I had one of those
I
White
thought you
Claws.
had to. Yeah, you did. Good job.
Nice job.
They are still in my closet. But
Aw, I hope she sees this.
I think I would rather. Well, she already knows that she
Hopefully she
already
watches.
knows.
Hopefully
for the
my
full-
mom does not watch this.
That would be really
Hopefully
funny.
not.
I've never been
Mind
caught with
we're all joking.
anything before.
That's so
Yeah,
amazing.
fuck
Maybe
you.
she's seen it and she just
Doesn't care. That's I honestly I'm out of nails.
Are
That's
you
so
fucking kidding me right
gross.
now?
You
Can you stop?
came-
You're literally trying to take them off. Like I'm.
Okay, because I can't move anywhere. I need to pick at something or do
Why not?
something. I can't
Play
sit
with your
still.
ring.
It's easier to pick up. Okay, anyways, yeah, I honestly do believe my mom she has to suspect something.
Dude,
she thinks I'm like the
How about
perfect
when
angel.
Megan picked you up here? Abby was fucking shit faced.
I was sobbing.
She
Mm.
couldn't walk.
Sobbing. Do you remember the time
She
I
was
literally fell on top of you and
sobbing.
couldn't move? Like
And
at
she
your
fell
party,
asleep.
like on
She
the
fell
couch.
Not mine. Not it was somewhere else's. It gotta be.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
You're
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't
And then
here.
no, I do remember that.
Yeah, Megan picked me up. I literally got in the car sobbing and was like, I'm so fucking drunk right now. And she was just like, okay. I really thought she was going to tell my mom, but she didn't. She didn't.
I was not expecting you to tell her at all, but I mean, me literally carrying you out of the house might have been a giveaway.
Because I just told her because I knew it. How was I going to hide the fact I was literally sobbing and couldn't get a sentence out?
How about when we left someone else's house and we smelled so bad,
Oh, that's nice.
and we
And
got
she-
picked up by
Then-
Megan, and
and
she
she
was
was
like,
like-
"Why do you smell like that?"
Yeah. And I was really just like, I don't know. And then we convinced her it wasn't us.
Well,
So she
Aw.
doesn't know about
we
that.
were
so.
sitting next to people that were literally like rolling. So
Yeah. Right.
we were
But yeah.
And that's tend to happen.
No, but yeah, so there's no way my mom doesn't know. I literally had a bottle of Penguin in my room. I literally drink it, like, all the time, like,
That was really concerning because none of that got shared with me.
None
none
of
of it.
that. That was all you.
None of it. Actually,
long?
no, wait.
How long was it?
it was all me. One night I shared with Anna, I think.
How long was it? How long did it
It's
last?
a month and a half.
Like a month.
Oh, that's a long
Well,
time.
because I didn't open it for a while because I didn't have any time. No, because
I know.
Megan would literally come in my room and I'd be,
Kidding.
what, taking shots?
Honestly, that would have been so fucking funny. Imagine like you like.
I
recording
really
yourself
kind of wish
taking
my mom
shots.
was chill with that kind of shit.
Everyone
Because I
does.
feel like if she was, I would do shots with my mom. Like, that would be such a
Yeah.
fun time.
I would
Well-
like my mom to like not care, but like I'm glad that she does. Actually, I wish she didn't care like as much.
Oh yeah,
But,
well
like,
honestly,
Wouldn't like allow me.
Well, it's so crazy the idea that it's illegal for like young people when like everybody knows that they do
we
it.
have literally
Everybody.
gone through a pandemic. Literally have watched like so many protesters like die and like be injured. Like we've
Yeah.
seen a lot of shit for people our age, and
Dude,
we're not allowed to
like,
have a
what?
drink.
Like that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I
And
know.
like so many other countries you can. It's like what?
Yeah,
like,
it's
what is
18 in
this?
a lot of
Or
countries. 16,
in
yeah.
France. Fun fact.
Oh, wow.
Guys, want to
Go
go
to
to France?
My Nana.
No, I don't.
Nana.
Not right now.
I was supposed to go to France for my 16th birthday. Fun fact.
Aw.
But you were
am-
supposed to. Charlotte was supposed to take me too
Mhm.
for her parents' like anniversary or something.
Yeah.
It was
My
in
Nana was
2020,
like,
I think.
first of all, my Nana lives in a studio apartment in Weymouth. So she, first of all, definitely cannot afford that.
Right.
Second of all, but she brings it up like she can, which is hilarious.
Oh, that's always great.
I
Those
would
people are
love to. I would
fantastic.
personally really love to go to France. I'd really like to go to Europe.
Want to travel the fucking world.
I think I want to like go to like college, like somewhere out of country.
I'm taking a year
personally.
abroad. No doubt about it.
A what?
A year abroad.
I mean,
Oh,
she
you're
doesn't go
abroad.
for a year.
No.
She just travels. Where are you gonna get the money for that?
Save.
Facts. Facts.
I can't
Well,
say.
You'd have to
Thanks.
work right now.
I
Start
want to.
today.
Literally, no one will hire me, and it's very upsetting.
Well, we have.
How many
don't
places have you
save
applied?
money
A lot. Yeah, I've saved money, yeah, because I work with my
From
mom.
well,
but,
like from when you were like little.
Oh yeah, I have
Yeah,
a bunch of money, but
exactly.
my dad has control of that fucking bank account.
Fuck that.
So I
bitch.
never see that fucking money. I don't even know if that fucking money exists. But
Can I answer this?
Well, who is it?
My cousin, and he's the one picking us up.
Oh, I mean, I don't. It's up to you.
walk
You'd
out
have
of
to.
the room.
Yeah, you can
Just
walk
take
out
it.
of the room and take it if you want to,
I'll just text them.
or you just text me the one.
Make
It's
sure I
fine.
have a ride home. But
I'm doing my best. Anyways.
yeah, I really wanna. I don't remember. What we were
Yeah.
talking
So, I think we came back from the start of the pandemic of how did
Oh,
everyone feel
yeah.
and stuff like that. Did you ever answer? I don't think you answered. I think Callie answered
For
about what?
for like the first month of
Oh,
pandemic.
for the first
Oh,
month.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
How'd
mom-
you
I
do?
was
My
chilling.
life
I personally can spend like time alone and be fine. Like I usually
Yeah.
like I spend a lot of time alone. I love my alone time. Like I'm not a big people's person. So like the first month I was just vibing. Like I was
Sorry.
so it was chill. I was chilling for the first month. After the first month I did like start like
We
Going
got
crazy?
25 minutes.
not like going crazy, but like getting lonely and like wishing like I could see people in person. But
Yeah.
then my sister came home from college and that helped a lot because like it was more human interaction than I had had.
Right.
And then like I saw Callie a few times. Like she would park outside my driveway.
That and I did sneak out one day. Well, I didn't sneak out. I told my mom I was going on a mind cleansing walk,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually just ended up stopping at Abby's house. That was while I was grounded.
Aw.
But my mom is psychotic and did drive by the house,
And she had to hide in my
parked.
house.
It was terrifying.
Yeah,
I did
we were walking
literally
my
shit
dog. We
myself.
were literally like we were
'Cause
about
I'm
to walk
fucking
my
stupid.
dog because we were gonna go to the park because that's where she said she was going. So I was just gonna happen to be walking my dog there.
Yeah.
If her mom had happenly seen or someone saw us and told her or whatever, I don't even know. But that's what we were gonna do. And we were walking out my house with my dog on the fucking leash, and we see her mom. The very like tip of so her mom hadn't even looked over yet. We saw her. We bolted back inside.
I shit
And her
myself,
mom
and
was, like-
Roscoe wouldn't get back in the house.
Yeah, my
So
dog
Abby
literally
was,
like because he was expecting a
ripping
walk.
him.
Like when you tell a dog like you want to go for a walk, they get excited. They want
Yeah.
to go. They know what a walk is. He was not happy, but
It was
so
really
we had to
funny.
hide inside for a good like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
and
you
my mom was like blowing
sprinted.
up my phone, and she was like, "Where are you? I'll come pick you up right now." And I was like, I'm somewhere."
So she had to sprint out of my house, and you know how I live next to the church?
Yeah.
Where you, like she sprinted through that parking lot and straight to the park.
It was awful.
It's okay.
Don't recommend.
Yeah. So that was our beginning of quarantine.
Do
Okay.
it. Have a good strong start.
It was a good
Yeah,
start,
it's
yeah.
great.
Is there anything else we can talk about? Anything else interesting? Anything else we want to bring up?
I mean, I feel like all of our lives are quite interesting when you get into it, but
Yeah.
I don't think we should get into like
I don't
some of it.
yeah.
Okay. If you don't want to,
Anything
we
else
don't
you
have
wanna
to.
touch base on, Chris?
No.
You can ask any question. Like I'm open to talk about
Yeah.
literally anything.
I don't think I have anything else to talk about,
You sure?
honestly. I'm
Nothing-
pretty sure.
Not a deep desire you want to ask us?
Mm-mm.
That sounded gross.
Not on
Sorry, y'all.
camera.
I want to say, what else? What else?
Just kidding.
I don't know. I don't think I got anything else. You wanna? I don't. Yeah, no, I got nothing else. I think. You want to talk? Well, okay. You want to talk about capitalism and socialism? You want to talk about that real quick? Want to talk about
I don't
that?
think that's a real quick talk.
I was gonna say.
We can talk. We can talk about it though. We have time. We still have
We
time.
like 20 minutes. You sure?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
All right. Go. You want to
Go?
talk about it? Start.
Capitalism is better for a lot of things, and it's a lot better for business. It's a lot better for innovation, and it's a lot better for humans to have a goal and to be able to give in things and be able to innovate and have a chase for them. When it comes to a country and taking care of people, capitalism is okay, but socialism obviously I think is better at helping people, and especially people who are in need for health and things like that, especially for health. I don't think because, well, there's a great argument for against capitalism with our health, because there are more health innovations in America, and we do have the best doctors here, but there are people that just can't afford health care, and there are people that unfortunately don't get the care that they deserve and do die and things like that. And I think that that's a huge problem. But I think that what we do in America isn't real capitalism, which really kind of sucks. I mean, what we did with the 2008 crash, like all these things where we gave money to these big corporations and things like that, like that's not what capitalism is. And so it's hard because we keep preaching capitalism, and the things that we are doing that aren't working are kind of socialist, but at the same time, we're not being equal for that to everybody. So I don't know. You want to go?
Sure. Okay. My thing about capitalism is its whole, like in America, it keeps the rich rich and keeps the poor poor. Basically is how I see it. And also, like, it's good for big businesses.
But,
like, once you're doing good, you basically pretty much stay doing good. And then starting a small business is really hard. And a lot of businesses don't work under it. And I feel like with capitalism, there isn't really, like, a safety net. So if you're, like, up there and, like, or you're, like, comfortable and, like, something happens, like an accident, and you, like, a bad accident, you need surgery or whatever, there's no safety net for you. You could drop to the bottom, and literally that could, like, really put you, like, in debt, and, like, that can, you fall, pretty much. Well, so there's no, like, safety net with it.
With things like that, I think failing is a part of capitalism, and it's a good part, I think, of human nature is failure. And I think you kind of need failure when it comes to those type of things. Failing when it comes to accidents, though, is pretty hard because it's not necessarily anyone's fault in that instance, and you can't really pinpoint them, and especially if they're hurt and they can't work, well, they can't get on their feet by themselves. And what you said about keeping the rich rich and the poor poor, that's exactly kind of the problem with it, is that you should be able to just start a company. Like, you shouldn't have to get license for, like, a company.
Well, it depends on, like,
we have Yelp.
company.
We have Yelp now. You can review things, and you can rate certain things, and you don't need all these licenses, because if somebody's bad, they'll get bad reviews. The word will go around, and they won't be able to get business.
That's fair.
Now, when you go into, like, construction and things like that, they'll probably take shortcuts. They'll probably do these, like, quick things that might not last forever, which there is an argument to have some regulation around that. But to just start, like, a company, you shouldn't have to get all these licenses for
like,
things like that.
Like, for, like, certain, well, it depends on the company. Like, starting, like, a, like, jewelry making business, you shouldn't need, like, permits or, like, licenses.
Right.
But, like, starting, like,
if you're,
like,
or like a lemonade stand.
like a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
Fucking permits for a lemonade
yeah, you don't
stand.
need, you shouldn't
But, like,
need
you
those
should
things.
need, like, a permit, like, a liquor license to sell
Yeah,
alcohol.
that's
like,
always
those type of things.
Those
you
types
should.
of things are fair, but
So
the
it
liquor
depends.
business, that is really dirty in Massachusetts. It's really, really dirty. The way it works with you get essentially, with people that don't know, you get a liquor license, and there's only a short amount of liquor license that Massachusetts allows. And if you want to close your liquor store, you can sell your liquor license for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And just because there's a short amount of them, you can't sell them. And it's so dirty. It's so greedy, and it's not like a good system or a way to work things. Because literally creates grading corruption. That's what that is. And so, like, you should just let people open up liquor stores. If there's a liquor store, you know, or like the thing is like if a bunch of people want to create a liquor store all right next to each other, why can't they? I don't understand that. Like, why can't two liquor stores just be right next to each other? That's what competition is. That's what capitalism is made on, is competition. I don't understand why we can't really do that. I think that there are good things and regulations, like with the liquor thing, where like you can't just build it like right next to houses or a bunch of houses or suburban areas. I think that's pretty good too. But like that, the whole, you can sell it for thousands of dollars, and then you have to wait like months and months and maybe even years to get a liquor license when you just want to start a company. Like that's crazy. All because the government wants to tell you how to do something or what to do.
Yeah, agreed.
And then with there's a real argument against apparently the minimum wage even existing. Like I've heard of I talk about him on the podcast all the time. I forget his name all the time. I want to say it's Peter something. I want to say it's like Peter Schiff or something like that, where he says, and he's fully on capitalism. He's fully for capitalism, and he says one of the things with the minimum wage is that it doesn't stop, like what did you say? It doesn't help people who have those jobs. It like stops people who have lower abilities. So people with more abilities, they'll struggle because of the minimum wage, and the people who don't have that many abilities, they're just not going to have jobs for them. So like a big example is back in the day, you had a bunch of service things like at the gas station, or when you would call like a company, you would have somebody answer the phone. And the reason why they were able to have those jobs because there was no minimum wage, so you wouldn't get that jobs. And you had a bunch of teenagers working at these jobs. And also you had a lot more tips. So tips were a big part of your income. Which not if you work at a grocery store or something like that, you might get tips at you will get tips at restaurants and things like that still.
Like at grocery stores, can't they like legally not take tips?
I guess so. I don't know. I've never been offered at Shaw's.
No, like I've like have multiple experiences where I've like, say they give me like loose change, I'll be like, oh no, keep the change.
Yeah.
They literally cannot.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
okay,
no, I literally can't. Like, take
Here's the thing with minimum wage. The reason, like, I feel like a big reason it's in place is so that, like, it has to be kind of high because what if someone, like, relies on minimum wage?
Right.
To support, like, a family or, like, support their, like, lifestyle. Like,
yeah. Well, that was a big...
It's kind of needed because, like, if they don't have minimum wage, companies can literally pay someone very little.
Yeah.
And they can't survive off of that.
Well, that was the biggest things about capitalism is that you would just go to another job. But it's hard, because I mean, especially in Massachusetts, even getting a job below the age of 18 is difficult. You need government approval to get a job in Massachusetts if you're under the age of 18, which is so bogus. That's such bullshit. It's so insane.
Well, I feel like there are regulations for people under 18 because they're not a legal adult yet.
Yeah,
so, like,
that's fine.
So, like, there has to be some rules because of, like, child labor
But you
laws.
don't need to go check in with the government. Hey, can I go work here?
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. Who the fuck are you? Like, I'm paying you taxes working here. Like, let me just go work here, and I'll pay your fucking taxes. It's so crazy. And just, I think that if you really let small businesses survive, which obviously through this Corona pandemic, we haven't been able to. No small businesses have been able.
Businesses are having a hard time. Like, well, not like major big business, but like big businesses,
relatively decent
local
businesses.
like that everyone knows. Even like they're struggling. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know the Subway by CVS, they closed.
The Subway by CVS closed?
The one that's like shared with Honeydew, they closed.
Really?
Oh wow.
So I have to go to the one by McGuire's now.
I actually went by there.
Oh wow.
I actually was supposed to go there the other day. It was closed. I really want to go Subway.
Oh,
I
wow.
can Venmo him the
Of course I
money.
would. Of course I do. I gotta do everything. Alrighty then.
Actually, I could drive.
Wow. Yeah, I know. You guys were in the. Oh my god, you want to talk about the driving in Massachusetts really quick before we close this up?
You know how hard it is to learn to drive while other people are being idiots? I almost hit someone today.
Of course you.
Yeah. Wait, so you did one of the drivers? Oh my god. How bad are those?
They're so.
How
Okay.
bad are they? I'm only going to say this because when hour and a half in, I did all those not exactly sober. Every single one. I want to say I did all those not exactly sober.
How did you get your license?
Oh my god, it was so. They're so bad. They're so
Dude.
boring. They're so horrible. So horrible. Like the people just sitting there telling like,
Take a left here.
Take a left here.
Take a right
Oh, you're
here."
going a little too fast. You're going a little too slow. Stop here. Oh my god. And then they'll tell you like a dumb bullshit story about their grandson that you don't give a fuck about. You know, my grandson got his license around this age, and this is how he did it back then. Shut the fuck up. I
Dude, they're
don't
really
care.
getting it today. Literally, I was going through, like, it was a 4-way stop sign, and some dude literally didn't stop at the fucking stop sign. I almost fucking hit them because I fucking stopped, but they
Me
didn't.
and Adelaide almost got hit by a car today because you know when you turn down Daly, the street next to my house, some woman was going at least 30 miles an hour and like
Aw.
whipped around the corner.
Aw, that's
But
cute.
yeah, so I almost hit someone, and then they were like, stop. And I was like, I am stopping. Like,
Oh no.
I'll
Secret
just tell you about it
information.
later, never mind.
I don't
It's
even know
not
what the
secret. It's just the
Um,
podcast can't hear it.
okay.
Sorry, guys.
Damn, throwing shade to the
Shady.
podcast.
What else? What else? We talked about driving. Talk about
Driving is
liquor
fucking
license. We
stupid.
talked about capital a little
Okay,
bit.
wait.
We talked about music.
Why is there different? Like, why do like literally different states have different ages?
For what,
For
driving?
driving.
Well, because they govern their own
No,
states.
they
and
govern
it's
their
like,
own
fucking
state.
stupid.
Because,
It's
like,
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's really dumb.
fucking
Aislinn-
Sarah just moved to Florida, and already has her permit. She
Yeah,
literally got it today.
Aislinn literally has her license.
Yeah.
She's
what?
younger than me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's people driving,
Bullshit.
practicing at like 15,
I
which
know.
is you don't start
That's why-
practicing.
I wish I could.
My
That's
dad
insane.
lives in
Thanks, I'm
Florida,
gonna
so when I
kill
would
us,
visit,
so
I could like practice driving
I'm
there.
coming to
without
Florida
a
with you,
permit.
so your dad will take
Yeah,
me driving.
well, it's the Republican
Just
state.
saying.
They don't give a fuck down there.
I know. I
Yeah,
hate
thanks.
Florida.
Dude, the only thing that
is
about
terrifying.
like the only thing that really is so the biggest thing about red states about how they're all about freedom and things, dude, you can't smoke weed. You can't smoke weed in Texas. Like,
That's
how,
so
what the
sad.
fuck?
The thing is, like, they're so against like what you said. No, like, hold on.
Government telling people what to do, but they
That
have no
and then-
problem telling people what they can and can't consume
That
drug-wise.
and like I feel like people in those states are also like so against you doing drugs at too young of an age. Like when you're
Yeah.
a certain age, like when you're like, it was
Yeah.
your parent,
Yeah.
and they'll like give a shit about everything. But if you like even go near weed,
Yeah.
they think you're
Well,
like fucking insane.
It's weird because there's like a good amount of people who say that you shouldn't do it at all. There's a good amount of people that say maybe once in a while is okay. I don't know. The only thing I do know is that if you want to treat us like kids and tell us not to do something because we're not ready for it because we're kids, fine, but you got to treat us like kids.
Like
you
all the
can't
time.
like all the time. You
Yeah.
can't randomly like be like you're an adult now. You got to go to school. You got to
Yeah,
do
that's-
3
You
projects.
gotta apply to college. Like you have to go
Annoying
live on
shit
your own.
ever.
Yeah.
But you can't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Like
That-
fuck you. Like
That's
no.
so crazy.
Like you can't pick and choose when you're gonna treat someone like a kid and when
Right.
you're gonna treat them like an adult.
Exactly.
It's either
All parents.
You can't like have somebody move out, I don't think, by themselves and live by themselves for like maybe there's something about college campuses, I don't know, because there may be some support there, I don't know. But like you can't just have them move out. I am, but like you can't like I don't know if it's right, but like I'm also
Yeah,
doing it.
Well, like, okay, like, for example, like, my mom won't, like, say if I don't have a job, I don't have any sort of income ever.
Yeah.
So it's like, say I want to go out somewhere, I don't have money, I ask her for money, she'll be like, get a job, and I'll be like, all right, great, happily, take me, I can't drive, So
Right.
you need to drive
Drive
me
me.
to the place in order for me to apply for a job
Yeah.
that will allow me to get these things. But then she says no, which
Yeah,
makes
that sucks.
makes no fucking
Yeah,
sense.
you're stuck in a loop.
like-
You're never gonna win.
Exactly. It's
Right.
fucking stupid.
And some parents control their kids at college.
That's
That's
fucking
so
crazy.
weird.
Like,
That's so
your
weird.
if I'm
kid
not
is living
in-house,
alone,
like,
yeah.
shut the fuck up.
You, especially if they're 18 at that point, they're a legal adult.
How
You
are
shouldn't
they
have
telling
control.
them
I'm
what to
sorry,
do
if
though at the
you're-
same time?
If you're out of your house, if you're in college, and your parents give you a curfew, I am so sorry. Literally,
How?
fuck your
How would they
parents.
do that though?
If they like
Like,
track their
I-
phones, like Life 360, that
they
wicked
can like
controlling
take away,
app.
Oh.
like people can take away, like they'll take away their cars or
Yeah, 'cause,
Oh.
like, or if
their
they won't
phones.
pay for their
Imagine your
phone bill, yeah.
getting taken away at 18.
That's so
Or like if
crazy.
you come home from like for like vacations from college and they're like telling like you're going out with your friends from that town, you're coming
Yeah.
back to visit, and they're like, oh, you have to be home by like 10. Like what?
Like no,
Yeah.
fuck you. No.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing about the Massachusetts COVID laws. The
Yeah.
like it doesn't make any sense.
I kind
COVID
of
has a bitty
okay,
bad
I
time.
understand how they would be like, oh, like people going out late at night are going to parties. Like I kind of understand the logic, but it's also like that's not going to stop them
Fucking
from just
stupid.
having them earlier.
Parties.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Yeah.
that doesn't
Like,
really stop it.
What you call
Parties
it,
are already
Kara-
illegal.
Kara
Those
used to have to
things.
bring me home, like during COVID, she'd have to bring me home at like certain times because she wasn't allowed to be on the road.
Yeah.
She got pulled over once because of it, because she was out at like 9.
But that's so
which
crazy
is
because
fucking stupid.
the thing
Yeah.
is 9:30. The fact that she's
Yeah.
already pulling him over is
and
That's
like
a-
it's
that's
and,
a
like,
dumbass
People
cop.
work, like they
Yeah.
have jobs.
That's a dumbass.
Yeah, and
Like,
people
that's
can like work
dumb.
late. Like
Yeah.
people stay late at their
Oh,
jobs.
yeah,
so,
but the
like,
thing is
extra
that-
shifts and shit. Like what?
Well,
Yeah.
they're telling most businesses to close down by that time, but they're not telling grocery stores to.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
grocery
mean.
stores can stay open till
Not
10.
Then if you
Not,
can't
like,
drive,
local.
how is anyone gonna go to them?
Well, you can tell the police officer that you're coming home from work.
Fuck,
Still.
fuck that.
But like I don't know. I just like yeah, it's stupid because like I don't know.
I understand. Alrighty then.
I understand.
I think we got everything down. I
Thanks,
think we
y'all.
got. You guys are leaving soon, anyways, right?
days.
So this is sad, but this was good. I had a fun time.
It was
This is
alright.
second
It was a lot
time
better
I
than I
had.
expected. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
No offense.
Wow.
I really thought it was gonna be a lot more awkward, but this show.
I know. Like
It's
I thought
fun.
it was.
Yeah. No,
I
it's
don't know what
not.
I thought. I thought it was gonna be either way more controversial or literally no talking at all.
No.
I thought I was gonna
But
be
we
awkward,
flow.
but
We
I'm
flow
chill.
good.
We flow.
We're good.
Exactly.
Look at us.
Well,
Shut the fuck up. Shut
I
the
was-
fuck
I was
up.
ready for
We're your
ya.
best guest so far.
What?
So we're your best guest so far.
No.
Mine
Yeah.
is Kenny.
No.
Yes. Hi,
You're-
Kenny.
Who? Josh, Oni.
Kenny, Dom, right? Dom's been on
Yeah,
it.
Dom,
I-
Isaiah, Charlie,
Um,
Andy. I think that-
people are on it than I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
a lot of
Kenny
people
ha-
are.
Kenny has like 3 episodes though.
You
doesn't
should
he?
have-
Kenny has
like-
3 episodes.
That's fucking insane.
I feel like you should. I like when you have like you should have like groups on.
You're
Yours-
just unplugged.
Yours unplugged
Why does
again.
this keep happening?
Abby's mic
Abby's mic keeps just unplugging.
It fucking hates
Okay.
No.
I feel
But
like you should
yeah,
have
the
more,
problem is with groups is
Well, not like big groups, like 2 people. I feel like it's kind of fun. You
2
get like
people's fun. Well, even
you get
with
3 different opinions. I
Well-
feel like different opinions on a podcast is like good.
what I wanted like somebody like Jamie on constantly. Unfortunately, I'm 17 and I can't hire somebody. That's just not an option. Maybe when I'm 7, 8, 10 years into this thing, I'll be able to get somebody.
10 years old, and I was like, Miss Girl, you're going
No.
backwards.
When I'll be able to hire somebody, and then I think one-on-one conversations are gonna be better, and like also when I'm gonna be able to actually interview people, that's gonna be so much fun.
No, yeah.
So, I say for all of that, just keep going for now though. Keep uploading shit like this, having
This
fun,
is fun.
talking
This is
shit
great.
on the
Do it
podcast.
again.
Okay.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Before we head out, have you listened to the podcast I told you to listen to?
No.
Nope.
Which one?
Fuck you.
Which
the
one?
Basement Yard.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't
Which
listened to
one's
that
that?
yet.
I don't know. They're really fucking funny though. Like really fucking funny. I
If
was
you
literally
enjoy
pissing
ghosts
myself.
or true crime stories, oh my god,
Don't
oh,
listen to
that's-
Abby. Don't listen to Abby.
No,
Don't
No,
listen to anything
it's
she
so
says.
good.
True crime is so good.
True
What?
crime. Oh my
Listen to
god,
true
I
crime.
love hearing about murderers.
Yeah, that's a weird thing with girls, I think. A lot of girls like CSI,
Criminal
um,
Minds.
Criminal
Criminal Minds. Yep.
like
Oh,
Dateline
the Ted
TV
Bundy
shows,
movie.
10 Bundys.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dude, the
that's a thing-
documentary with
that's
the
a thing-
actual like recordings of him.
You know, there was some.
Holy shit!
I think Ted Bundy's gets like sent panties in the mail.
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
he-
probably.
Yeah.
Isn't he dead?
No, he's in. I'm pretty
He's
sure he's
on
in jail.
He was on life row. He was like executed, right?
I thought he got lethal injection.
He did definitely.
He
got
might have got okay. Well, when he was
It
in
was-
jail,
Yeah, no.
he
because-
got like
no, it was
there's
like it wasn't like
there's
like
a bunch of
long
serial
time ago, like, it was
killers
recent.
that like something about like girls. I think are like
Obsessed
turned
with
up.
them.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah, he
weird.
died in 1989.
And like that's
1989.
that's always been the weird
Florida
thing with
State
like scary movies, like with
Florida.
Scream.
See
Like they'll
y'all.
make the killers like hot. They'll like cast like a hot
Did they cast
person.
Ross Lynch as Jeffrey Dahmer?
that was a terrible movie.
I never watched it, but
Absolutely.
it
hated
wasn't.
It was
What's
so
Jack
bad.
or not? Fuck.
Zac Efron
Zac
was
Efron
Ted Bundy.
was
Well,
Ted
okay,
Bundy. Why
well,
make him hot? What the
so
fuck?
Ted
Well,
Bundy
'cause-
was seen as like one of the hottest people.
Well, that was
Like,
the way he
ever.
got girls to like
D-
lower
yeah.
men
That-
because he
and
was
that's why
hot.
so many people believed him, was because he was so
and
adored
charming.
by the media.
Yeah,
Right.
like charming and like
He
knew
was,
how
like-
to like talk to
Have
the
you seen,
camera.
like what you call it, the in the movie with not Zac Efron.
Mhm.
No, yeah, Zac Efron. They they play like the actual real like footage that they have of girls talking about how much they adored him, and it's fucking terrifying.
It's weird. It's very
He used
strange.
to lure.
Dude, like a bunch of girls like
broken
showed
arm.
up to the courthouse to watch his
Yeah,
trial.
literally just to watch him.
Literally to see him. And everyone on TV was like literally watching him. It was so like
That's
such
so
a
odd.
big thing.
That's so odd.
That's
He said
hot.
No, I said odd.
Yeah,
Oh, odd. I
No.
thought you said hot. I was like,
I thought you said hot too, and I was like, okay.
no, that is odd. But like, but recently there was a serial killer apparently on the run, like
Mhm.
in like mass or not mass. I think it was.
talking about the teenager?
Yeah, he was literally like, and his
We all-
Instagram
His
blew
comments
up.
were fairy comments.
Dude, everyone was
his-
commenting on his
I
Instagram.
did take
That's
part
so
in that.
weird.
They
It was
came-
really funny.
I didn't take part. I read them. They were a little
They were
funny.
really funny.
Funny, but like for you
thought
to,
he was hot.
but like he literally murdered people, and for like the internet to just be like,
Gotta
let's
do
leave
what you
fairy
gotta do.
comments on some killer's
murder,
page.
schmurder, murder,
Like,
schmurder.
I feel like
Yeah.
this like generation's just so numb to any like events happening.
I think that was
We
just
were-
always a thing, though.
We're either
No, but like our
batshit
generation,
crazy
we've
or we don't give
literally
a
like
fuck.
seen like a lot happen. Like we've gone through a lot in the past like,
We
year
don't-
feel like
compared to other generations.
we-
Like,
tried to
Yes
do a lot
and
too.
no. Yes and no. Because we have cell phones, we have vaccinations.
so we see everything.
There's safe things. Yeah, but it's different than experiencing it in real life as
Yeah,
well.
true. You're true.
But
That's
like, because
right.
we don't really experience things for real life, but a lot of our generation is just being raised up on the internet.
Exactly. Which
And
is
like,
like
we
I
see
feel
a
like
bunch of shit on the internet.
So I
and
feel
a
like
lot of
that
shit
numbs
happens
us.
on the internet.
to like tragic
I
events.
hate that we grew up on the internet.
Me too.
I hate it.
It sucks.
I do and I don't. I
I
mean,
mean,
it-
like,
we're
I
so
like-
unique at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, we're just like a science experiment, right?
We-
for the
We
internet.
live in a simulation.
Yeah.
Oh, are we getting into that?
Oh,
To the
yeah,
Matrix.
I will.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you
Okay.
believe that?
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
about,
know.
Like a simulation per se. I have a lot of different theories about our universe
you
in
do.
itself.
Right. Well, the biggest thing
aliens
is,
are real.
is
If you don't think that, fuck you.
aliens aren't real.
No, are real.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no way that we're the only living things in
No, we
this
talk about
entire-
aliens all the time on
Yeah,
here.
if you don't believe aliens are real, fuck you.
I agree. Well, you
Like,
need to do
It's probably
some
not
drugs.
like the.
It's a
It's
problem.
probably not the big giant green things everyone thinks of. It could literally be a plant. A plant from another
Chris
planet.
is on his way.
Okay.
A plant from another planet is literally an alien because it's not from our planet. It's
Yeah.
from another planet. It's a living thing from another planet. That's an alien. If
Yeah.
you don't
There's
think there's
literally
literally
proof of
anything out there,
UFOs.
I think when mostly people are talking about aliens, though, they're talking about intelligent life form.
and there could be.
Yeah.
That'd be sick if we can meet them.
Dude,
But
there's
not in
I
our
hope
lifetime.
they
have
are.
you seen like the videos of the fucking UFOs?
Yeah, we
That shit's fucking
we saw some
crazy.
the other day on here. We played some on the other day with Josh and Oni. Yeah,
My posture is really
I
bad.
think so.
Yeah, it is. It's fine though.
Do you want me to play it? Is that how
Yeah.
we'll go?
Let's see it.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm
We got
excited.
like a couple minutes.
Fuck.
Searches his own podcast.
Yeah, guys, this is my videos.
I like how his little thing.
He's
Oh
my
yeah,
YouTuber.
He's very professional.
I am. I never spell anything right.
It's the dyslexia.
I'm taking Kelly's
You-
thing. I'm whispering into the mic. I'm taking Kelly's thing.
I can't hear you.
Right here.
I know that's the point, idiot.
Oh my fucking god. Fucking ads.
Wait.
Here it is.
Okay.
This is 2004, caught by Navy SEALs. It was I forget, it was this guy.
This
I
guy.
forget
What are we looking at?
what his name was. It was
Your mom.
fuck.
Anyway, let him know.
Tic Tac.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
Go
David
anyway,
David Fravor. It was David Fravor. And this is, he caught this on his radar, and this is what he saw. And like, there's audio to it. I don't know where the audio is, but you can hear him
there.
going like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" There's no audio. There's because there was audio for the ad. But it was like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" And this is tracked on radar by the Navy. But it's super cool, and it's a super cool story. He says it's like almost like a Tic Tac. It looked like. And he
love
said that he
Tic
saw it
Tacs.
go
Tic Tacs
in
are
and
so
out of
great.
water,
They're really
and
good.
that it was speeding from like doing 90-degree turns, and it wasn't moving like things move on Earth. Like it was
Didn't the
nothing.
government literally like say that there have been UFO sightings?
Yeah,
Yeah, this
they
they
literally
this is this is it.
Yeah, they,
This
like,
is
yeah,
it.
released
This is
that
the video
shit.
that they released this
They
year.
released like files.
They
on it,
released
too,
this
and shit.
this year. The Pentagon did.
But
This
isn't
is the
like
video that they
UFOs
released.
literally just could be anything like that they don't know what it is? Isn't that like the definition of like UFOs?
Yes.
Isn't it like literally just something like people don't know what it is and
Yes.
it's just in the sky?
I don't think I was showing it. I'm gonna show it now.
Fucking really
Um,
funny.
You weren't showing it?
Because
I don't
do
think I
find
was. I
myself
thought I
really
was,
funny.
but apparently I wasn't.
That's
Freaking
really
dumbass,
that's great.
So
So here,
I
y'all.
apologize for this. And this is gonna be it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
watching. If you watched it the whole time, you need to get a life. Unfortunately.
No, it's just
Uh,
they were so interesting.
Bless you. We
Thanks for listening to these two morons talk.
thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
I hope you
Always,
come back.
always.
And
We should.
No, don't worry, we will.
we'll have
We will
another
back.
one.
Expect us back here soon.
And yeah, I hope
Yeah.
that you guys
I'm
have a
down
good
to
one.
come back.
Bye, guys.